we give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very Ipob shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from. That we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime, any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are, the I am that I am, and these are your words, because you're God. You said that a time is coming, according to the prophet Jeremiah. You said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words, because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Or they can upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said,
Abiobi, one family. 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 Abiobi, one family.
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of Biafra, and lovers of freedom. I would say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of us, depending your time zone. This is Mazi Ezumezu Nwekwensu. Please, as I welcome you, please, it's very important you welcome others. As I welcome you, please, it's very, very important you welcome others. And share the program and hit the like button. For those on Facebook, it's very, very important. We are live at our various platform. We are live at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please, if you are watching us from there, please hit the like button and share our program. It's very important. If you are watching us from Ikechukwu Ezumezu, we are live at our main page that will have a lot of fans, but a lot of the description from Facebook. We are live there. Please hit the like button. Make that your like button aka and share the program. It's very, very important. We also live at our YouTube. YouTube is wonderful. Believe me, we are heading to 400 people. I think we are 380 people, 280 people in YouTube. It's wonderful. That means people have realize, or people have start standing for the truth, or start listening to the truth. Maybe most of them that's not on Facebook, they are on YouTube, and most of them that's in one way or the other, they get blocked. They prefer to watch from YouTube, but it's all welcome. My YouTube fans, please, if you are watching us from YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very, very important. Hit the like button, share the program. And if you have not subscribed on our YouTube, please endeavor to subscribe on our YouTube, Ikechukwu Ezumezu. Please share our program there to your different WhatsApp group. let it go viral because anyị na-ekwu ebe a wee eziokwu Chineke. Eziokwu Chineke, it doesn't matter. If anyị na-ekwu ebe a wee eziokwu Chineke, onwere onye anyị fụrụ ilu ya wee bata na this struggle. Eziokwu Chineke. And also, it's also good message from TikTok. TikTok, we are 200 and something people in TikTok. So, like I said, the once you follow me, I will follow you back. Please, we have to make it that 1,000 people. We have to. We can, because we will take our message to TikTok. It's very important. So please endeavor to follow me on TikTok at Ezumezwikechukwu Onye Big. At Ezumezwikechukwu Onye Big. It's very important, please, on TikTok. Please, let's follow ourselves on TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. It's very important. So, my wonderful people, I'm greeting you all, and I say, may Chukwu okike abịama gọzie onye ọbụla ma nwoke ma nwaanyị. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie Emekelega team. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie IPOB high principal officers, our head of finance, Madam Nenianya, and the rest. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie Kanu's family. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie mụ na gị na-abụ ndị nọ n'ime IPOB, n'ime mmụọ na ime eziokwu. May Chukwu okike abịama gọzie anyị, even for those that are fighting us. May Chukwu okike abịama also gọzie and made them to change and expose them. So, my wonderful people of Biafra, this is Maazị Ezumezunwe Ekwensu. Today's program is going to be unique. It's going to be wonderful. We have a couple of videos we're going to play today. Like I said, we understand that we don't have much time, but we must create a time out because Biafra is our life. Biafra won't die. Without Biafra, we are nothing. So, in as much of the tight time we find ourselves, I create time out to tell our people what is going on. So I welcome you up once again, and please may you welcome others. It's very important. May you welcome others. Once again, I still remain Maazị Ezumezunwe Ekwensu. I still remain that. And I still remain IPOB member under the leadership of Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Not the Cabals. Not the Cabals. So you can have seen my flyer. The flyer. Let me bring up the flyer once more again. The person you are seeing there is Chika Paul Edoziem. And down is the Cabals. Is the Cabals. This flyer says, rise and fall of the Cabals. But before we go into the flyer, into the details, we have to bring you guys the news, what is going on in Nigeria. We have to bring the news, what is going on in Nigeria. We must talk about the release of our leader, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. He's a free man. He's an innocent man. He's a man that's fighting for his people's freedom. He's a freedom fighter. I told you guys before now that Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, the freedom he's fighting for goes across Africa. Not only in Biafra land. And the ONU said, there will not be people like us. When we come after we have lived and gone, there will not be people like us. And who are the people? You and I that stand on the platform of truth. You that always stand to defend the truth, the poor, the needed. Yeah, sorry for that. You know, you that always defend the need and the poor, you that always stand in the gap and say, no, you must do this in the right way. You that always speak the truth, even that it will lead you to the point of death. You know, I always told them this is not 2021. When I said it, they don't understand where I'm coming from. I said this is not 2021. That we are going to use our little platform to debunk all their lies. Anyị etiwe oti mgbodomgbo. Anyị abụ ọka ọkwa. Ute eziokwu Chineke. And today, you guys are seeing what is happening today. Only na fear na amen. You may not like the way I talk. You may not like the way I preach, because I don't speak a very good English, or because I'm amala asu Igbo, full Igbo. But the fact is that you are getting my message. This is the fact. This is the most important thing. And whatever area that we are not doing it fine, will not stop us for preaching of Biafra. Will not stop us for talking about the truth. Will not stop us for exposing the enemy within in IPOB. Chika Paul Dozemu, aka enemy at the gate, China Sawankita, and the rest of them. But today, when we started, they said, give him 2 weeks, 1 month, it will fade out. From 2 weeks, 1 month, I know it's 9 years now. We still saying the same thing and destroying all their lies. Today, wonderful, they cannot hold anymore. Where is China Sawankita? We are waiting for him to come out. Come and talk. Because lies, I repeat, lies don't last test of time. The truth lasts test of time. Nigeria government is shaking. The land is shaking because it is time to let prophets, a great prophet, go. It is time to let a great prophet go. It is time because the work is accomplished. It is time to let him go. That is why you see what is happening today. Everywhere is shaking. Kenya is shaking. Nigeria is shaking. Onyendu is a messenger. Onyendu is a messenger. Take it or you leave it. He was born for this cause. That's why he was born to this family. It is time to let him go. It is time. Everybody is speaking. Both the Fulani, both the Hausa, both the Yoruba, everybody is speaking. Let him go. All the loan supplies. All the loan supplies. All the plans of Nigeria government. All their evil plan against him. They brought him from Kenya to Nigeria, chained him, tortured him, take blood sample from his body almost for something times. Everything they did to this man is still standing. And someone will be on radio to tell us, if he come out and speak nonsense, that Biafra will go after him. Chineke Yapo Jonathan Chinedoko. I'm coming for you. I'm not finished. I'm coming. I'm not finished on you. Now we see couple of days, about 50 lawmakers across Nigeria have written to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu telling him that it's time to let him go. It's time to let Mazen Nankan go because he committed no crime. We see a senator, House of Rep again, being on Channel TV talking about the freedom of Mazen Nankan. Now let's go to Channel TV. It's very important. Before, I think that will be the first video we play. Let's go to Channel TV.
So the warnings are growing louder about the urgent need to release the incarcerated separatist leader Nnamdi Kanu from detention, as peace in his southeast region is daily smashed by violence and increasing economic destruction. Ipob militant squads, as well as unknown criminal gunmen, daily scour the landscape, whilst the people who are at the sharp end of this crisis cower from the savagery of their attacks and their fearsome reputation for inflicting unbelievable damage, both on security forces and on local communities that defy them. And as the conflict deepens between the militants and criminal gangs on the one hand and security forces on the other, there's a new push for a way out of the crisis before it's too late. Dozens of federal lawmakers from the House of Representatives across party and ethnic lines have written to President Tinubu urging him to set Mr. Kanu free and discontinue his trial. They say they are increasingly convinced that this will dramatically lessen the hum of mutual suspicion and lead to the restoration of peace in the Southeast. So what kind of response are they likely to get from the Tinubu administration? And how much would the lid be let off the gunpowder if Mr. Kanu remains in detention for the foreseeable future? Well, one of those whose voice is loudest in the chorus of demands for the release of Nnamdi Kanu is the member of the House of Representatives for the federal constituency of Ikwano Umahia under the Labour Party, Honourable Obi Agwocha, and he joins me now in the studio.
Hello, Charles.
Thank you very much indeed for coming.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you wearing a suit.
Yeah, I look
I'm not used to seeing you in a suit.
Without my LP logo.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm still Labour Party for life.
Okay, well, just in case we forgot, eh? So basically, your calculation, along with those of your colleagues, is that it is not in the interest of the Southeast or the Nigerian people or the security forces or the Tinubu administration itself to keep Nnamdi Kanu locked up. Tell us why.
Well, first of all, thank you again for inviting me. On Friday, many lawmakers in the House of Representatives, we met and agreed that the best solution is to appeal to the government of His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who incidentally is my constituent. I represent him at the House of Representatives. He's from Umuahia North. I'm from Umuahia North. So it is my responsibility, as I've always done since I came to the House of Representatives, to speak for him. Where nobody else would, I would speak for him. And many others in that gap where there exists any perception of injustice or tribal discrimination in the administration of justice. Nnamdi Kanu has remained locked up despite so many court judgments in his favor. The Supreme Court held that everything should go back to the lower trial court. Now, we've been shouting to say there ought to be a political solution to this issue. And the last appearance in court, Justice Binta and Yako actually came up with the solution and said all parties should at least submit themselves to a political solution.
Right, so you're encouraged by that.
I am more than encouraged
statement by the Federal High Court,
of course,
urging both parties to explore negotiation and the
So, Biafrans, I want you guys to ever listen very good. Listen very good. Any video I'm playing, please listen very, very good. Do you heard when the speaker said Justice Binta Nyako recommended that Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and federal government should settle out of court? That is a political solution. This is the speaker. It's a member of House of Assembly saying it. But go to Radio Biafra. Go to Little Biafra. You can see, because we have defeated all these the chat card media worms. All the attack on Onyendu's family, all the attack on Madam Nemianya, we have defeated them, and most of them cannot even stand. They are ashamed of themselves to bounce back anymore. And last time we hear this article, South Africa, I'm not going to talk about it now, although it's not important. But you hear what the speaker said. The judge said, bring this idea, because I told you guys that Bin Tanyako is on the style. One of my problems, I told him to answer on this gate, on this case. Hands up. We know that you are doing all this in favor of your husband or your son, but not with our leader Mazin Nandekano Onyamuma. And Bin Tanyako knows that he cannot do anything. He cannot jail Mazin Nandekano. That whatever Onyendu is doing it under the habit of Nigeria Constitution. And that is why when Onyendu spoke in the court then, when he changed the table, when he scattered the remaining leg of the table, when it's a game changer, when Onyendu spoke, guess what? This enemy within, the sack lawyer, but the Sifanye Jofo, telling us it's a taboo. The next thing is handlers, Chinas and Wankita and the rest, trying to tell Biafrans, only speaking in the court is a taboo, that the lawyers cannot defend him anymore. But they don't know it's a game plan. And today, that statement is shaking Nigeria today. Because Onyendu Mazin Nanikan told Justice Bin Tanyako that why can't you and your Nigeria government judge him under the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria? Why can't you judge him under the Constitution of Constitution of Nigeria? That you guys cannot judge him outside the Constitution of Nigeria. That's what he said. That's what he said. And he turned to the prosecutor. He called him a terrorist. He said he did not say so, but the Constitution of Nigeria said so. You are a terrorist to try him. Onyendu scattered the table. Onyendu scattered the table. The remaining leg got scattered here. And that thing goes viral everywhere. But this enemy within, they turn it upside down to attack the lawyers that knows what they are doing. But today, I ain't the result what is happening today. Because the whole world have understood that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is doing whatever he's doing under the habit of Nigeria Constitution. That no law goes against it. That is why you see everywhere is shaking. People are calling, release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu everywhere. We told them that they are gone and they are gone for good. These distracted media worms, they are gone and they are gone for good. The speaker not Bin Tanyako, we will take the idea, the suggestion, but they want to turn it upside down to blackmail Aloy Demako, to blackmail Onyendu's family. But they have failed. Let's continue.
Possibility of a settlement.
And I'm also more encouraged simply because the prosecutor in this wise, the Attorney General of the Federation, being represented by a prosecutor there, accepted to such settlement. The council
they accepted to discuss.
To discuss.
Right.
The council to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu also accepted. So both parties have accepted. It is only now within the time allowable to the time Justice Nyako gave for the resumption of trial,
right,
which is September 24th. So we are moving the political consideration to move it forward so that could be some negotiations worthy enough for the consideration of the trial judge.
Although to be fair, the the lawyer representing the government made it clear that it wasn't within his remit and that they would have to go directly to the Attorney General.
Of course.
Obviously, it would be up to but the Attorney General hasn't responded yet.
The Attorney General has not responded yet.
Yeah.
But the Attorney General also takes instruction from the Commander-in-Chief, President and Commander-in-Chief. So that was why we were appealing to the Commander-in-Chief to direct the Attorney General to invoke Section 174 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic as amended, Section 174 1C, and it was Section 174 subsection 1C, and subsection 3 basically talks about the powers of the Attorney General, that an Attorney General at any time before a judgment is rendered has the authority or the power to be able to withdraw a suit. So we want him to take care of that, and also to invoke Section 107 and Section 108 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015, which basically talks about discontinuance of a criminal case and the withdrawal from prosecution. So we believe there has been a precedent set in other cases, whereby recently the chairman of Metiala was at the determination of the court. His matter was settled. Sunday Iboho, at the determination of the court, his matter was gone. So at the determination of the court, and rightfully so, his matter were gone. Emefiele, I keep pronouncing his name wrong, the former CBN governor, was granted bail. Emefiele was granted bail. It now appears that as if Nnamdi Kanu, who was also charged alongside these other people for the same treason, appears that there is one set of rules for the rest of Nigeria and one set of rules for an Igbo man. And there is also one set of rules where a Northerner is freed, a Yoruba man is freed, a Middle Belt, South man is freed, and then when it comes to the Igbo man, he will continue to languish in prison. So there's an issue of injustice, regardless of the expectation of bias that people may have regarding Nnamdi Kanu or not. Is immaterial, is inconsequential. But in this country, everyone is subject to the rule of law. And I'm so happy that Justice Nyako recognizes that and has given an opportunity for all the parties to come together. And we're appealing to the president. I have known the president to be a listening and attentive president, and that I would not wish to see the president to do otherwise. Doing otherwise will render the Southeast to continue to be savaged by bloodshed. Every single day, many people, scores of people are being killed mercilessly in the Southeast, including military officers. The high level of crime and criminality, banditry, assassination, and kidnapping continues to be the order of the day.
And these people are all taking advantage.
These are all taking advantage of the incarceration of Mr. Kanu, because all these people are agitating that he's still there. But once we remove Mazi Kanu from de facto, then it's a lot easier to know those who are benefiting economically from crime in the Southeast and making Southeast ungovernable. And a lot of people are not going home now.
Yeah, we're going to come back to that nettlesome question in a moment. But let's just go through what the action that you have taken, and you're one of those who spearheaded that action in the National Assembly. This letter calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release has considerable multi-party support, doesn't it? With lawmakers from the APC,
from APC, PDP, Labour,
APGA,
everybody.
And even NNPP.
NNPP,
And there seems to be an urgency to your call for Kanu's release. I think you mentioned some of that. But just tell us a bit more about what spurred you and your colleagues into action at this time.
What spurred me, like I said somewhere, was that I was elected a member of the Federal House of Representatives. And through my campaign, I ran on one single issue, that I would not be shut up in seeking the fundamental right of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and others in that gap. And I've demonstrated that from day one. I've questioned everybody that needs to be questioned. I've lobbied everybody that needs to be lobbied. I've consistently made my case for it.
Well, would you lobby in the same way for someone who is not from your constituency,
yes,
or who's not from the Southeast?
I'm a member of the National Assembly, and that's what it means.
Right.
That I'm not just there.
So you're
to
there
speak,
to stand for
justice.
Right.
I want to stand for justice. So, but in this wise, is Nnamdi Kanu and the sensitivity of it. Now, my colleagues honored me by accepting to be a part of this. I could have easily done it alone, which would not be successful. I could have also done it through other caucuses, which would not be successful. But this is for the first time that Nigeria is asking for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as being demonstrated by the members of the Federal House of Representatives representing various constituencies across Nigeria, coming together on this sensitive issue.
And how many are they? I mean, because initially, I think the newspapers were, some said 43, others said 50 lawmakers coming together.
Honestly, it must have been typographical error. The number is actually 50 that have signed, ready to go.
Right.
But because that we are on recess, we believe we will resume back plenary on or about July 2nd. And today we have commitment that would actually put that number over 150 honorable members all across political divides, all across the nation.
That's a sizable number.
Of course, to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
And
I'm highly honored by that.
Yeah, and you called, I mean, you mentioned this earlier, for the Attorney General to discontinue the case based on sections of the Nigerian Constitution,
not just, but for public interest.
Right.
For
but I need to get to a point here, because you're saying that section, I think it's section 174, gives him the power to end the trial in the public interest, in the interest of justice, and the need to prevent abuse of legal process. And you believe that Nnamdi Kanu's case meets those criteria?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And we expect that the Attorney General, in consideration of this plea, having set precedents as well, in many other cases that I've just mentioned, cannot come to Nnamdi Kanu's case and do otherwise. Nnamdi Kanu deserves the protection of the laws of the Federation, and like I said, every subject of Nigeria, has constitutional right and due process.
And just to reiterate that you believe that Mr. Kanu's release will help to restore peace in the South.
Absolutely, without any gainsaying.
Right.
Without any gainsaying. If you look at what is happening in the Southeast, like I said, what is the basis of the agitations that are currently going on? First thing they will point is the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the first thing they will point. Now, if we remove Nnamdi Kanu from consideration, then it will make bare those who are enjoying the economic benefits of crime, high level of criminality, banditry and assassination and kidnapping in the Southeast. Like I said to you, the Southeast today, just like every other part of the country, I'm not just isolating the Southeast, but the Southeast today is ravaged by bloodshed. And the president cannot himself say that he's satisfied with an insecure Southeast. Neither the Southeasterners also satisfied with this level of condition going on in the Southeast.
And have you been able to extract a commitment from Mr. Kanu himself about what he'll do and won't do if he's released?
Charles, I am not unmindful that even when we talk about political solutions to this matter, the federal government will have an interest on the terms and conditions of what that political solution will be. And rightfully so. The federal government must have to be assured of certain conditions. Equally, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will also be assured of certain conditions that both parties can agree on.
Yeah, but it helps your case if you can advance it by saying that we've managed to get him to agree not to do ABC.
Even without me saying that.
Right.
Look at the recent utterances of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has come out and opposed Monday sit-at-homes which have ravaged the economy of the Southeast. He has also opposed all the senseless killings. And I've said the Igbos cannot continue to kill themselves and expect a change. He has also opposed the high level of crime and criminality that is happening in the Southeast. He's also supported peace in the Southeast. He's also supported economic development in the Southeast, which he put all these things together. On the face value of it, it gives a more value added to this negotiation and to any government to accept. But like I said, I am not unmindful, that everybody will come to the table, but let's adhere to the instructions of the judge and come to the table. And then I'm sure the federal government will have its own conditions. Nnamdi Kanu will have his own conditions. As for me, I'm available as his representatives to be there to advance and facilitate the dialogue at any level that is required to reach about a settlement on this matter so that there will be peace in the Southeast and the unconditional discharge of my constituent, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, to go home.
So how do you think President Tinubu will respond to your opinion?
Why won't he respond to that? Does he want to put himself in a situation where one part of the country continues to boil and is unmanageable? Or does he want to put himself in a situation where, as the president and commander-in-chief, that the protection of lives and properties, which ought to be his number one fundamental responsibility, is he's keeping faith in the Southeast. We cannot continue in the way we are going. Charles, many Southerners cannot go, Southeasterners cannot go home as we speak for fear of being kidnapped, for fear of being assassinated. So the governors are themselves stepping out to maintain the peace, but we need the federal government to come and do the right thing. And the right thing to do, outside of saying that it is intentional to have an Igbo man continue to lavish in prison, while the same people who have been charged in the same offenses with him, but that are not Igbos, have been given getaway, I don't know how to say it in Monopoly.
Get out
Cards.
Right.
And then because he is an Igbo man, then he continues to languish in jail. So at a point, this issue must have to be brought to a closure, and the judge has done all of us a favor to ensure that we seek a political solution and that we work towards it.
Well, you're asking for his unconditional release, but at the same time, you're saying that the federal government...
Okay, this much we can take from this video, from our Rise TV news. If you want the full video, you can go there and listen to the full video there. But this much we can take, because I allow you to play that. I don't want to interject. So I want you guys to listen. Very, very good. No, you see a lot of points the man make there. And first of all, we appreciate you, Obi Agwacha, the speaker. Is from our leaders' consistency. He stands in every war, in every single promise he made to his people. And Biafrans, we appreciate you. You are a man, being man enough to stand and speak the truth. We appreciate you for that. And Biafrans, remember, these are the people Chinas and Woru castigate. These are the people Chinas and Wankita castigate online. These are the people he was trying to turn you against. We understood that all politicians are not good, but there are few ones that are good, that they are good ones that they want the goodness of their people. They are good ones that we can work with. We understood that all of them are not good. That I made a program sometimes. I say that if you can get even 40 to 50 our politicians, the less we run away. No, and Obiagocha is one of them. Mazi Ikengimo is one of them, and other ones. No, Chief Dan Ulasi is one of them, and other ones. I recognize Chief Ichie Ezogu, regional coordinator in America. Mazi, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. No, but these are the people Chinas and Wankita castigate online, calling them names, threatening them. Now, I also read a kind of the news from Vanguard from Deputy as of fled. Benjamin Kano. That Benjamin Kano, you guys know number of times Chinasa will come on Radio Biafra to castigate, telling Biafra that Benjamin Kano don't have to use Biafra to shine. Don't have to play politics with Biafra. But it was the same Benjamin Kano and this man, and a lot of them, they are working. But just because Chinasa and one Kita know that their game is up. But today, you can see what's happening. Now, he said Nigerians have called for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in different parties. Labour Party, PDP, LPO, Apogal, called different parties have called the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, will Chinasa Nworu's voice go far than this man? Who knows Chinasa Nwankita? Who knows Jonathan Chinedu? Faceless monk that attack our leader on our platform on Biafra Radio. That is why, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wa agbala. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wa agbala. That is why Onyendu say, okay, Biafra Radio. That was give birth of Biafra Radio, because Onyendu know that these men, they are gone. And remember what National Coordinator Denmark told them in presence of Azayoba, National Coordinator of Denmark told them that Chukwu Kikabiama have authorized Biafra Radio. That is in that radio that they will preach this song of Biafra. In presence of Azayoba and Osnaban. I had the video. I have the voice note. It's there. Jonathan Chinedu will be there talking nonsense, attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chineke ya kpọrọ ọkụ. Now, to add it up, now if you go to different newspaper in Nigeria, if you go to Vanguard, you will see what Vanguard is talking. Now, let's go to some, because I don't download it. Even if you go to This Day, for the back page of This Day, you will see what DJ is talking. This Day newspaper said, let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. Let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. Then I think, let me take this out. I want to show you guys some of the newspapers that talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Remember, only once told them that he will not pay them to carry his news, Biafra news. That the time will come, they will be forced to carry the news. And today, what is happening? Is it not happening? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. It's a prophet. Whatever he said come to pass. Whatever he said come to pass. Now, I want you guys to see. This one is from Tribune. It's from Tribune. You see it? From Tribune. Say, I am optimistic that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will soon be released. The deputy speaker, Benjamin Kanu, Chinasa Nworu, is attacking. Now let's go to this one again. This one again. Vanguard. Niger Delta communities threatening to cripple oil production over Kanu's continual detection. You see it? Now, let's go to This Day. This Day said, Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB can't win referendum. Igbo prefer Nigeria. Arewa youth. And we told them, throw it up. Then we'll come to that later. Now, go to Guardians newspaper. Guardian newspaper. Guardians, you see? Guardians. Now, let's read the body of Guardians newspaper. Let's read a bit. And the news is from Benjamin Kanu, the deputy speaker of Rep. Let's read. Okay, listen, okay. Okay, the deputy speaker who revealed that he has met with Kanu a couple of times in Department of State Service, DSS, detention facilities, said this while welcoming the recent call for about 50 members of House of Representatives, led by Honorable Obi Agwocha, like the man that just speak in Arise TV, for Kanu's release. It will be recalled that the lawmakers reported, led by the member representative representing Ekwano Umuahia South and North Federal Constituency of Abia, on Monday wrote an open letter to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, appealing for the release of Kanu by revoking Section 174 of 1999 Constitution as amended and selected and Section 107(1) of Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. You see, then Kanu applaud the lawmakers spread across the six geopolitical zone of the country and the political parties for throwing their weight behind him on the appeal of Kanu release. No, these are the man Chinasa Nworu is castigating. Biafrans, these are the man Chinasa Nworu is castigating. These are the man Chinasa Nworu is telling you that is working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, I told you that lies don't last test of time. Lies don't last test of time. All these lies from Chinasa Nwankita, Ebe quoted there today. All those lies, all those blackmail, can people lead these people today? Do you guys easily forget or forgot that there was a time they are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never have treatment in DSS dungeon, that Onyendu will never undergo surgery? And I asked them, DSS, is that an hospital? DSS hospital? The answer is no. And all those the Chaka level will telling you that that Chika Polydozium is working with DSS, that they are in control, that the doctors will not see Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unless it comes through Chika Polydozium. Therefore, when I forget to go all those statements then. All those lies from corner, from left, all those blackmail, saying that Kanu is working with politicians, that Kanu was paid 40 million. When I forget to go those things. Today, what's getting them today? If you go and Africa or Kanya, Biafra is a spirit. How about we know that now? Now Kanu collected 40 million. to work against his brother. I don't know that Kanu's family don't want his brother to be out. But today, who don't want only to be out? Who will play what Jonathan Chinedu said on Radio Biafra? We will play it. But before then, Biafrans, I want to take you guys back about 2 years ago or a year ago. Program of China Sawan Kita. Some of his blackmail, one of his blackmail on Radio Biafra. I did everything. I want you guys to just sit back and listen. I hate you with Timbodombon with Chineke.
I want us to first of all start by you explaining to Biafrans and the listeners all over the world what is happening around Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, our supreme leader, who is still in solitary confinement. What is happening around him right now? Please go on.
Mazi, thank you so much. Thank you. Mazi, anything that is happening around our leader today is not a child of circumstance. Anything happening around our leader today, for us, for the IPOB leadership, for the intelligence team, what we are gathering, it is a long time plan. And the one that is the stupidity of only the siblings. And some of the lawyers have complicated only the issue. And I can tell you, I will explain to people today. You know, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was rendition, instead of the family to come out and they support the leadership for us to fight as a team against the Nigerian government, they did not, because they have an offer, and I don't know what type of offer on their table. They now imagine people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. They knew. If they swear anywhere that they did not know, if they swear they don't know, they will all die. They knew that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted. But when they flew Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, they have that confidence. They have all that integrity to come out, and they continue to blackmail the leadership of IPOB that we are behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal. Mazi, this is the first step that has complicated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because it was a plan that arranged tactics. Because, number one, I will say something. You see this struggle we are doing, we need to be transparent. Not everything. I didn't say let us be transparent. But when something happens,
So, Biafrans, this was China Samankita about a year plus, almost 2 years ago, when they started, when they were on their peak. blackmailing Onyendu's family, lying against people. The same thing as someone said that they knew that Martin Nankan was kidnapped in Kenya. But the same thing as someone, I will always repeat this. The same thing as someone who told you guys that he was on communication with Mazin Nandekano. He was on communication with Onyendu Mazin Nandekano. Till that very day, Onyendu have problem. Until on 19th of June, Onyendu have problem. And China Sanworu, the man that you are in communication with on daily basis, till that very moment, the man had a problem. I did not hear from this man. A day, 2, 3, 4, up to 8 days. He did not hear from this man. And he did nothing. He did not inform Biafrans. Okay, let's keep it aside first. That on 19, Chika Paul Edozemu, aka Enemy Gate, supposed to be on meeting with Martin Nandekano and some people in America. On that 19, Onyendu did not appear, did not show up in the meeting. I will always say this. Till this thing about Nisi, till this Ezoku about Nisi. Because Ezoku Hokabacha Nisi, on our Bob, Mebu Nisi, will Ezoku at him will on 19, Chika Paul is supposed to have a meeting with Martin Nandekano and others, other high principal officers. And Onyendu did not come, did not show up on that meeting. A day, 9/20, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, Chika Paul Edoziem did not even ask about Martin Nandekano. So on that, after 8 days, but this man turned 360 degrees to blackmail Kanu Takano. The same Kanu Takano Chinas Tangwan Kita told us that he was on Kenya discussing with the people to pay the ransom, to pay them money for them to release our leader. But they turn around to tell you guys that he's Kanu Takano say he was on mountain praying. Today, when they play everywhere, but after today, the people that don't want Onyendu to be released, or who want the truth today. But you guys were told that Kanu Takano said that Onyendu was on the mountain praying. Biafra is a spirit. And that is why none of them can withstand my debates. Because if they go Chineke. Ibia mbogo kwa utezo Chineke. You guys cannot even ask China Samuel, but you told us that Kanu Takano was there to negotiate with his brother to pay ransom for him to be released. How come he said his brother was on mountain playing? But Chika Paul is supposed to be in a meeting with Onyendu on 19. Why didn't Chika Paul inform Biafrans as the head of DOS? Why didn't he invite us, inform us? Okay, you China, you say that you were in communication with Mazin Nandekano, that really don't do on daily basis. Why didn't you inform us, the men? But China turn around to blackmail because they feel they have the power of microphone. But today, what is happening? Onye Bazu, emego about ton. Onye Bazu bugo loser. Now they are crying that Onyendu is not communicating with them. They are crying that Aloy Marco is not talking with them. But remember, it was the same people that told you that they kicked Aloy Marco out from the meeting they are holding. Aloy Marco was with them. It was the same people that told you that they kicked the White Council out from the meeting. Today they are crying. I told you guys Onyendu have moved on. This is the rise and fall of the Cabal in IPOB family. Where you come out? I know you are watching. Come out and tell us. Come out and yab again on Radio Biafra. Why are you mute? You know what's also? Come out. Biafrans want to hear from you. Your gullible followers want to hear from you. Or is there no more lies anymore? Or is there no more blackmail anymore? Come out. Biafra is a spirit. Now, Biafrans, you also hear Chinas and one can always say that they say that DOS sold Mazinan Kano. On this clip today, we know how that issue came up. And nobody said DOS. No, nobody said DOS. We said Chinas and one to come out and tell us the people that received the $9 million. It was the same Chinas and one kita that told us that $9 million was paid. Since Chinas and one kita knows that $9 million was paid to sell out our leader, Chinas and one kita are supposed to know the people that received the money. And that is why all the time our senior comrade, very, very formidable, George Ume, not London coordinator, always ask him, who sold Mazinan for $9 million? Who sold him? And they turn around and say, we are calling them that no. But it was the same thing as one kid that I said it. Only Yanea today from his mouth. This is Mazi Ezumwe Quinsun. When I say things, I bring out evidence. I'm not yabbing. I'm better maybe he come because I'm not make talk. I don't know how to talk. But even the way I walk, if you are not pure, you cannot withstand my program. Now, let's continue listening to Chinas and Wanketa.
There are serious things that will happen. People must be straightforward. There are people you can confide in. There are people. From that moment, all the propaganda they were gathering, all the whole allegation, everything about IPOB, everything they know about Chinas and Wanketa, the little they know, everything they know about Chike, everything, they were going to GSS office, feeding Onyendu, and from day one, they started listening in that place. GSS have every record of whatever they said, thereby giving the government, who is holding Mazinan Kano, enough time to be playing their chess game. I came on air. I started to tell them indirectly, be careful what you people are talking in the GSS headquarters. That when they brought Mazinan Kano in, they leave you people in the room, close the door, you go in there. All that wall is all wired. The chair you are sitting, wired. This is a GSS headquarters, for Christ's sake. This is a GSS headquarters, for Christ's sake. In that place, the GSS understood the mindset of Mazinan Kano's siblings. They understood the mindset of some of the lawyers coming into that place, bringing stories from America, bringing Chike Dozier did this, Chinas and Wanketa did, because this is the only story. Mazi to the point that a DSS officer named Withheld was talking to somebody. He said, those guys come there, they talk rubbish. They are not, they don't even care to know how their brother will come out. What is important for them is money, DOS, check DOS. DSS were listening to everything they were saying. That is why the leadership is very, very careful how we send message to men. We don't send message. Message your phone, ask them. We don't send anybody message. Because since we have the evidence that the GSS is listening, every information if you like, Master, you know one thing is this. Our people read the Bible. So we say, when they hear the Bible say that the walls have ears, what do they think is happening? I mean, it's life. Inside that place, they drop them. Everything that dropped on the floor, the DSS hears it. Any politician they brought in, you see, the DSS listen to it. Any conversation that is they say in that place, the DSS have the information, and that have contributed in keeping Mazen Nandekano in the DSS dungeon. Because the more information they collect, the more how they strategize, they try to do. Ask every lawyer, ask all of them. Some of them can be bold enough to tell you the DSS train all these lawyers visiting Mazen Nandekano to everywhere they go. I tell someone is spirit on earth. From Baristage Joshua to Emeka to Aloy to Onendu in-law, the father of the wife, to Fine Boy, to all of them that are coming there, DSS is training all of them to everywhere they go. All the communication they make, the DSS is controlling them. They know. If some of them can be bold enough, they will tell you the encounters they have gotten. They will tell you they have seen the signs. But the DSS follow every rubbish. They tell Mazen Nandekano in the DSS custody, the DSS has every one of them. You think the leadership is stupid? The POB is very big that we are collaborating with international intelligence agencies. They tell us everything. We have information. When they will make their meeting and send to their ambassadors in diaspora of what they want to do, IPOB president, we get hold of it. When they make a move, they will write something.
So, dear fans, here you can hear Chinasa Nwodu. He was trying to justify blackmail, no, to give reasons why he said that they are not working with Mazen Nandekano. He said it. He said that's why they are not sending message to Mazen Nandekano, because the DSS is listening. This is what Chinasa Nwodu said. But today they are crying that they are not getting message from Mazen Nandekano. Today, Jonathan Chinedu Chineke Yakpoko is crying that our lawyer Jimako is not talking. It's not bringing any message to them. But here, Chinasa told you guys that they stop sending message to Onyendu. They stop communication with Onyendu because DSS listening, because the wall have ear, the chair have ear, everywhere have ear. We understood that. Why are you guys crying today? Onyendu have moved on. Onyendu Wabala have moved on. I will also play a short video. Onyendu said when he was in Kuje pleasing those who want to take power from him, he caused them. And today they are no more. The same way you guys, Onyendu have caused you guys. Onyendu have Onyendu have cost you guys. Onyendu have cost you. Chika Paul Edozemu, Chinasa Wankita Osinabani, Chukwudo Forma. Tony one bottle let's Vumike. You guys are because by Mazen Nandekano. That's why Onyendu have moved on. You guys are crying. Now Biafrans have to know that you guys are on your own. Take your gullible followers and get out from IPOB. Get out from IPOB. Let's continue.
And give to the government, we will get a copy. They will write to European countries about IPOB. They will write defamation distance. We will get a copy. They will write to some countries, other places. We will get a copy. You know why I'm saying it? For them to know. That is why they are not making headway in diaspora to cage IPOB. We have, and we continue to build more relationship, more people to protect because of what happened in Kenya. Mazi, let me tell you, because of the way it was a test ground they did in Kenya when they hold Onyendu and nobody raised a alarm. It was a testing ground. You know, yes, those who were aware. Kalonta cannot say he did not know. The secretary of Onyendu cannot say she did not know, but the mother, they all knew. Leila cannot say she don't know. Many of them knew. They knew. President Kano was being adopted, all of them. And I want to tell Biafra one thing. Because of how Mazinman
say what is going on, please. What is going on? I don't know why you are being knocked off. Mazi, please go on. Mazi Nasaka, can you hear me?
Mazi, sorry, the line went off.
I don't know what happened. It's not from here.
No, it's not from your fault. It's not from your side. It's from my side. Please, sorry for that.
Okay, go on.
Yes. So, from what happened in Kenya, because these are things surrounding Mazen and the kind of president, these are the things that have complicated his issues. Now, when they...
Please, Biafrans, share the program. I know on YouTube, we are having about how many people on YouTube watching us from YouTube? We have about 26 people watching us from YouTube. Then the rest is from Facebook. So please share the program on YouTube, share the program, and on Facebook, share the program, because we have to tell these people the truth. We told them that this is not 2021. This is when Chinas and Wankita were blackmailing, when they are rising. But today they are no more. All their lies has been destroyed. All their blackmail has been destroyed. All their evil plan has been destroyed. Only they have moved on. So share the program on YouTube, on your WhatsApp group, on Facebook. I use our little platform to debunk all their lies. They will know that Biafra Wabala. Let's continue.
Adopted Mazen and the Kano. And they know the brothers were ready to keep it secret. No, you know one thing that baffles me and baffles everybody is that they adopted Mazen and the Kano. The brothers and the, as you might call them, all these, they came out to tell us they arrested him in the airport. They tried to give a different story. Thereby making the leadership of IPOB, I think I didn't know. That was one time I was talking with one of his siblings. He said, he said that thing to me and the Benjamin Madbu. I look at him, I laugh. Because we decided to protect the struggle. They came and told us it was in the airport. That was the narrative. They want us to continue lying to the public. The moment we are saying those things to the public, when we engage people to help us, they say we are fools. They see us as people, you are fools. That means you are doing this struggle, you don't even know what is happening. They want to deceive the whole leadership to believe that Mazen Nambekano was on transit or this thing taken from the airport. But I'm not going into deep to that. I'm just trying to say, they wanted every IPOB member to go out there shouting, he was on transit, he was on transit. This is what they have in their agenda. When you are talking in this way, how do you think people will look at you? Will they see you people are serious? They know you people are far from the truth. They made us to believe, oh, it is Uhuru Kenyatta that, let me tell Biafrans today, the president of Kenya at that time, Uhuru Kenyatta, did not know what happened to Mazen Nandekano. After we have pursued this case, the way we mount pressure, Uhuru Kenyatta took a very decisive step trying to unveil what happened to Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. Hence, roll. Because Kenya has spent over $300 million or 300 million shillings trying to project Kenya. They were looking for a United Nations seat, Security Council seat. They have tried to project Kenya in a very good light. Suddenly the problem of Nnamdi Kanu hit. Who was behind it? I will repeat it here. Igbo politicians. I don't want to mention them, but if they know, we know all of them that went to wedding of the son of the daughter of Ruto, married by this guy from Anambra. All of them we know. They all knew Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Do you understand me? They all knew these plans. Uhuru Kenyatta, he picked up the Director of Intelligence of Kenya, External Affairs. His name is safe. He was detained. He was expelled. He picked up the Director of Airports. They were detained. They were expelled. Safe. Did all this deal with the Nigerian ambassador, Johanna, and with some women. And when they adopted Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they were asking for the money that was paid to them. They're supposed to bring Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before that date. It was a deal of $9 million. They were waiting. Wike was part of the people that completed that money.
Mazi, you mean $9 million is what the Kenya, the people that did the rendition or kidnapping was waiting?
Yes.
What they charged Nigerian government?
Yes, $9 million. Yes, $9 million. It was around $9 million. They would have brought Mazen Nnamdi Kanu earlier, but because the Johanna.
Yeah, fans. I want you guys to listen from this moment what is said about the $9 million. Oh, Mazes Mezu. Oh, Ghana. I want you guys to listen to what he said about $9 million. And again, when you hear Chinasa Wolu, the way he's sounding and everything, because he have the power microphone, you thought that everything this annual this Okoko this one kita. That is why I told you guys, those are even watching me. Ọ bụrụ na ha ndewe iri n'ilu akwụkwọ nkwuo onye akwụ Maazị Ezumezu Ekwensu kwuru nke a nwa unu eburu ya gaa. No, jụọ ajụjụ, make an inquiry, make an investigation. They look at Chinasa Nwankita. About a year ago, who made this broadcast? All of you bulia naga attack Takano. They know only was kidnapped. They know what happened to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He was paid 40 million. But today, it's obvious. Today I am now. People are talking people that are talking within IPOB family. Now I want you guys to listen. Very good. What is said about $9 million. And we're saying Chinasa Nwankita Since you know about this $9 million, the people that coughed this money out, you will also know people that received that money. So tell us, who received the $9 million? We want to know. That is where I wanted to say that they tagged them that they sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you said it by yourself. Now, Biafrans are asking. George Ume is asking. People like me, we are asking you, who collected this $9 million? We want to know. Now, I want you guys to listen to him.
With some women. And when they adopted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they were asking for the money that was paid to them. They're supposed to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before that date. It was a deal of $9 million. They were waiting. Wike was part of the people that completed that money.
You mean $9 million is what the Kenya, the people that did the rendition or kidnapping was waiting?
Yes.
What they charge Nigerian government?
Yes, $9 million. Yes, $9 million. It was around $9 million. They would have brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu earlier, but because the money was not complete, they insisted to add money for them. And at that time, these people were snapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on where they kidnapped him, and they were sending them. They have the pictures. Just a week, they all have those, because they were sending them for them to complete the money that they have gotten Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am telling you, and I'm going to stop there. But I want for the feelings of women to stop. Blackmailing people. They knew what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the DSS knew they knew. The evil politicians knew they knew. That they were trying to deceive Biafrans. Shouting, DOS is sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Them and their agents in America. Some of them were going to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu there. They don't want to talk about it. The day they will touch me, my respect is for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and those who have died in this struggle. All of them that was visiting him. Who knows? And we mentioned their names. We have it. We collected every list. We have it in our hand. Because of that, the mother of Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the wife of Kenyatta, the woman wept when we changed the name. When the name of his husband was changed in Enugu, he wept. My son that was controlled during he was invited. He was asked to make a written report what he knows about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. People were arrested, many people. And these people continue to distract Biafrans so that we cannot be able to force. Coming back to that. They use it to manipulate, to find where IPOB officers, what are they communicating with the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, telling them all the everything the DSS have it. And these people know. As they check if the system is going out well, people are telling me, check the system.
Mazi, the voice is okay. I don't know why people are giving.
Okay.
I don't know. Please, people should stop calling me. We are in a serious business. I hate this. People are calling and they are interrupting your flow. Please, look at your voice.
Mazi, yes, okay.
Go on.
Mazi, now, when these things are all happening, the leadership went deep. Because, when they accuse you of something you don't know, when they accuse you that you sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people were killed. Because of this, in Biafra land, many IPOB members were killed because they were supporting the DOS, and the DOS didn't know anything pertaining to killing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have the list of people they killed because they saw that the DOS and the God in heaven knows May the soul of those guys rest in peace. They were marched down. And people will turn around, go to tell. Let me tell you, the lies they continue to feed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in his head can mislead the leader. Because they continue.
Chinasa Wanketa, he said people we are by a lot of people know about it, right? And you said, may their soul rest in peace. Mazen Nnamdi may their soul never rest. May their soul revenge for the people that plan that evil against them. May their soul never rest. May their soul continue fighting to the people that lead them to the untimely death, and everyone shall be exposed. May their soul never rest. Now we ask you, who collected the $9 million up to today? No response. And remember what I told you, that your end is coming. That your end is coming. Your end is approaching so fast. And today, what's happening? All those Richard Card media worms, all of them, where are they today? Where are they today? Those people you grouped that we go against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when only this out. Where are they today? All of them are in disarray. All of them, they are in problem. And I always told them they will never be at peace until only this out. Now let's continue.
To feed him lies. These people feeding lies are not an IPOB. They don't even communicate with IPOB leadership principal officers. And whatever they concoct, they take it and feed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They let Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know that the leadership have destroyed, that IPOB have destroyed worldwide. No more. That we have hijacked the radio. We have done this. We have done that. These lies, they continue to feed the leader. And when you continue to feed the leader with lies, the only time Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, I will tell you, he got himself was last time Madibu visited him and make some clarifications. If you see from that time, things went down because he now understands what is happening. But what I'm saying, every lies, everything, all the rubbish.
Yeah, let's listen, after Benjamin Madibu visited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, have you visited Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again? Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu gave him that message to give to you people, because when you people hear from Benjamin Madibu that he is angry against you guys for not obeying his instruction. And you you come on air the following day, you say with your mouth that you don't know the reason why Onyende will be angry with you guys. And you guys brought Benjamin Madibu on radio trying to, to see if there's any way he can change that statement. But it's too late. Onyende is that Ozi, and after then, have Benjamin Madibu meet Onyende anymore again? The answer is no, because Benjamin Madibu have compromised, have worked with you guys. Onyende will not gonna more. Since after that, Ofuge again, he have tried to see him, no way. He went to court, no way, because Onyende Mazen Nnamdi Kanu determine who will see him or not. If you want to see Onyende Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, you go to the lawyer, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu legal team, and they have to take the message to Onyende. Onyende will approve it. If you want you call. Onyende don't want to see Benjamin Madibu anymore, because you know Benjamin Madibu. Benjamin Madibu Chineke ya Poko has compromised. Now let's listen. Let's continue.
Some of them have said the GSS have it, and that is the basis of their manipulation, of keeping them. They saw the anger in the siblings of Onyende to destroy the GOS. They saw the anger of the agent provocateurs, the defenders, to destroy the GOS. They saw it. They saw they were doing a perfect job. It was just a matter of time they will destroy the leadership of IPO. They know it was a matter of time that they will destroy the leadership of IPOB. So they used to be happy. When their brothers come and say those lies, they say, yes, that is good. Let them continue. Let them fight themselves. Let them continue fighting themselves. They set up attack from everywhere to destroy the leadership, thinking as if they destroy IPOB, that the government will leave Mazen Nandekano, or they could be able to take over the struggle. We didn't jump to the leadership just because they adopted Mazen Nandekano. We have been there. I am a member of the GOS in 2017. Kike Dosiem has been there. He was the secretary of the DOS even before we joined. Chukwudi Former has been there. Tosin Zonike has been there. Many of them. So they continue to do this. That what is surrounding Mazen Nandekano's case. Now, they brought in it's also found out that this case is getting bigger. It's very sophisticated. He brought in microeconomics.
Now, Biafrans, we will stop this one here. In case if you want to listen to the full this thing, you can get in touch with me. I send you the full broadcast of this because I have a couple of videos to play. So I want to tell you the rise and fall of the Cabals in IPOB. They are falling. Now, I want you guys to also listen to one of their Elan boy in Italy, Patrick Nkem, how he indirectly attacked Mazen Nandekano. So don't see Jonathan. He's the one. They have, because of their chat media worms have failed them. Their plan is not working. Chibuze Guato. You guys see. Is that about it's not up to 2 months or 3 months ago or 2 months ago? Okay, at the end of ifele eju elu just the same way I tell Chika Paul Edoziem on January 1st to unite IPOB family, to unite us, that if not, what I'm seeing, the same way I told Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the video is there. Because AZI, I won. Getting the main people they work today. And don't make any. Of course, not all to go. Now, Lolo, with all due respect, Lolo, Chibus they want to snow to go. I think I went to wait when I also got they put in a phone, Siamba. Each one was going to put in a phone, Siamba. Oh, quit to go. But I will wait there because it's end. If Nkaka will be do. I want us to listen to Patrick Nkem, another person. Nkaka na abia oda abia. Okay, nwole mu wose ka agwa ya, but kono ngoli onu ya. You want to
Yes, I just want to say thank you very much, everybody. I want to make it as brief as possible. I feel so excited to be here today. I'm happy to say our
Onye na voice na another okpo anu ofie Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. Oh, one of the Elan boy in Italy. Look at him. Na isi ya na azazin ka na azaka isi mu now. Oliwege ego IPO with blood money. They at the end of the Chukwuoki Caribbean will expose them all. Chukwuoki Caribbean will expose them all. I want you guys to sit back and listen to what this guy said. Then after we go to Jonathan Chinedu Chineke Yakpoko.
Deputy Head of Directorate, everybody that came here, I want to say thank you for.
And this statement on that he make now, he made this statement before Deputy HOD Tony one bottle is Lumike. How cool we matter when we told you guys that this attack from these Chakad Miller worms were, planned and instructed by these cabals. And I got put again that it's not only Kanu's family they are targeting. It's not only IPB finance head, Madam they are targeting. That their target is Maznan Kanu, and it's coming today. Agreement today, because this Chakal Miller worms, Chukwuoki Kabia Mande Bundegede, it is a goba. They are gone and they are gone for good. And Jonathan Chinedu, if you know, he has to take up the challenge. But Chukwuoki Kabia, Mark Yan watch and the way man. Watch Yan. Now let's listen to this time of the
First of all, I want to motivate Biafrans. And I also want to make Biafrans understand that what we are building is a future.
Yes.
And you cannot build any future without obstacles. And obstacles that does not kill you make you stronger. For us to have been able to survive after the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I've been able to survive all the storms, and I've been able to get here today. IPOB being intact is a kudos to the leadership and every IPOB member standing on today. And there is one thing I also want our people to understand, that what we are doing is a process. And whatever result you get at the end of the day does not matter if it does not go through the right process.
Yeah.
What we have seen since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu abduction, and even before his abduction, is part of that process. We have seen people who wanted the leadership of IPOB to fail by every means possible. And that was why they seized the funding.
Exactly.
It even came to my notice that even while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around, the Directorate of State didn't have any budget to run the affairs of the Directorate of State. There was no budget for the DOS to function independently. And that was the reason you saw a woman who now took advantage of this to humiliate people, to humiliate members of the DOS, because she that funding comes through her.
Yeah.
And you have to be answerable to her, to be able to have that was put in place. But IPOB as a people are going to change it, and we are changing it. Now, our people need to understand that the Biafra as a people are going to change it, and we are changing it. Now, it comes through her. Yeah. And you have to be answerable to her to be able to have any funding to work, which is completely wrong. And this is the structure that was put in place. But IPOB as a people are going to change it, and we are changing it. Now.
Biafra, do you listen? Do you listen what he said? He said that the structure of IPOB, that they are going to change it, and they are changing it right now. He said the structure of IPOB, that they are going to change it, and they are changing it right now. That reminds me when Lolo came on Lido Biafra for the first time, and he mentioned Onye Nwono. Na apụ wee sị gị n'odoli ya n'anya gbara ya flower mmiri. As soon as Onye Nwono step out, you start uprooting the flower and planting your own. Now, Lolo, what do you have to say about this? This was before 21 Bottle, Deputy HOD, 21 Bottle Zumike. Somebody made this statement that they are going to change the structure of IPOB, and they are changing it now. Lolo, what do you have to say about this? These are the people that you supported. These are the people that you are working with. So what are you going to say about this? At the end of the day, call acquiring the 5%. It's about the law. We accepted it after all, and applying the code of conduct. So this Patrick in Kempeneke is telling us that they are going to change the structure of IPOB, and they are changing it right now. I will also play you a video from our leader when we say that you cannot destroy IPOB. You cannot destroy even the structure he put in place. I will play the video. Now let's continue.
Now, our people need to understand that the Biafra we are building is a Biafra for the people.
Exactly.
Nobody have come into IPOB to work in the vineyard of any family in Biafra land. It is going to be your own responsibility. It is going to be your own choice. If you decide to work in the vineyard of a particular family in the name of trying to please anybody. But I believe that any sacrifice that has been made at the top have also been made at the bottom. People have died in different families, in different people we don't even know where they are coming from. So we should not focus on a particular family that have lost people, because we have lost people everywhere. Every family in Biafra land in this struggle between 1967 to 70 have lost family members. So nobody should take advantage of the fact that I lost my father, I lost my mother, for that I should be compensated. If you start compensating, how many people are you going to compensate? It means that everybody must be compensated equally. Now, there is one thing I want to do before I go. It is left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their struggle. It is left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government. It is left for you to decide if you want it to hand your destiny over to one man who will rule it, ruin it, and return us to the zoo that we are fighting to come out from. It is the Biafran people that will make the final decision where this struggle is going, where it should go, and how we are going to free ourselves. And that's all I have to say. It's left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of, if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government. It is left for you to decide if you want it to hand your destiny over to one man who will rule it, ruin it, and return us to the zoo that we are fighting to come out from. It is the Biafran people that will make the final decision where this struggle is going, where it should go, and how we are going to free ourselves. And that's all I have to say. I want to do it before I go. It is left for the Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their struggle. It is left for Biafran people to decide if they want to be in charge of their own lives and government. It is left for you to decide if you want it to hand your destiny over to one man who will rule it, ruin it, and return us to the zoo that we are fighting to come out from. It is the Biafran people that will make the final decision where this struggle is going, where it should go, and how we are going to free ourselves. And that's all I have to say.
Now, this was Patrick Nkemu saying this before Deputy HOD, 21 Bottle, Ezbumike. And Lolo, I hope we are listening. Lolo, with all due respect, what do you have to say about this? First of all, he said that he talked about not only one family that lost their mother and their father. That was what he said. It's not only one person that lost their family, their mother, their father. He was referring this to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he said again that it's left for you, Biafrans, to decide if you will give your destiny to one man who will rule it and loot it, destroy it, and return you to Nigeria. All this was said before Deputy HOD against his leader. Against his leader. Against his leader. All this was said before Deputy HOD told the one bottle against his leader. And you think that Chukwu Okike will not destroy these people? Now, I told them, because they think that these little cat media worms, because they prepare them against Onyendu. When Onyendu will come out, they will use them to attack Onyendu. But today, you can see what is happening to them. And remember what I told them, that the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have spread. It was even the politicians are pushing the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It was even the Northerners. Some of them are pushing the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Southerners, the West. Now, I want to bring a short video. I don't know where this guy comes from, but he looked like he's maybe from Middle Belt or something like that. I wanted to listen to what this guy said. What he said. Then we have to go back what Jonathan Chineke, what he said, the attack on our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
I read something from the Sahara's reporters. According to them, a UN report, which says that Nigeria joins Somalia. Nigeria joins Somalia. Others on list of hunger hotspots, likely to be soon hit by acute food, insecurity. That means Nigeria now is on the level of Somalia and other countries that are on the list of hunger hotspots that are suffering from acute food insecurity. And instantaneously, what came to my mind was a statement that was made by our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he said, purity. And instantaneously, what came to my mind was a statement that was made by our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he said, came to my mind was a statement that was made by our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, where he said, publicly and clearly, that if you don't permit or allow Biafrans to go, that the zoological republic you call Nigeria will be a worse place on the surface of this earth than Somalia. And he said that time that in case you've not gotten your Somalia visa, you should expedite actions to try and obtain it, because Somalia is going to be heaven if you compare it to what is about to befall Nigeria. Today, I want to ask any one of you.
So, I don't want to know, because I have a couple of videos to play, and I don't want to waste much time here. So, I bring this video up just to show you guys that our message from our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even IPOB families is pushing it right now. The message have germinated in the minds of Nigerians, and they have now understood what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for. They are the one that are pushing this message. So this is chat caterpillar worms. They are gone. They are gone. They are gone. They are gone. Because these people destroy soul with what they say with their mouths. In case they don't know, people like Methuselah, 1,000 teeth. People like Asilai TV. People like Okbo Befa Child Okbo. People like Paul Achebe. How about that to South Africa? And the rest of them. Because these people projected lies, blackmail people online, bully people online. Some people, do you think every people will survive the bullying, the lies? When they got into the point of no return. It is time you guys come out and start confessing and start asking for forgiveness from Biafrans. It is time you guys will come out. All the lies you guys project to us, to Biafrans. It was as a result of you guys, the lies, the blackmail that make me to come out. I'm not a broadcaster before. I don't know how to broadcast. I don't even know that a day will come. I will put myself, my face before, in camera to fight for people, to fight for those that these people blackmail, these people lie against, these people bully online. And be able to be honest with you. If I did not come out, I don't know if I will be alive today. Because I found out that this is lie. And in my life, I hate injustice in my life. For me to stand and see you intimidating someone, go and ask about me. I can't withstand it, no? More than this thing way so. It may because the money on him way power carry the person. When you meet a man in another style. Nobody know who I am. Who am I before? But I said no. You cannot lie against people, innocent people, bully people, and that is why Onye come out and told us 4 cardinal points in IPOB. Remain fearless before your enemy. Speak the truth, even though it will lead you to the point of death. And do what? Protect, speak for the poor, help the need. And the 4th one, be of good conscience for you to have a relationship with your God. This is chat card media worms, all of them. Bully Mazna and the family. Bully Mazna telling us that Onyendu, Onyendu na mkpọrọ amụ. Onye kwe Methuselah. Paul Achebe said that now they have to draw a red line to Mazna and the Kanu. But today, on a different ball game today. I was the Okbo Biafra child telling us that the DSS is working with Mazin Chikapore Doziem, that they are in charge. That is not going to be the same. All of them, they contributed because they were told and give them topic what to say. You hear it from Paul Achebe telling you how he was contacted to attack national coordinator Maz Ogolo. Telling you they also contact Efe, giving Efe a topic what to say. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will expose you guys. Now, let's go to the biggest fool, Okpo, Chineke ya akpọ ọkụ. What he said about our leader, Jonathan Chinedu.
now they came back saying no fair trial. Now they say, according to law, whether Article 17, you can go for negotiation. I'm asking Biafrans, a lawyer that is not talking with the movement. Please listen to me attentively. Barrister Jimako is not talking to any member of the DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is there because of IPOB. The barrister that is in charge is not talking to any member of the DOS, but he's initiating negotiation. Tell me what type of negotiation? It's just to compromise Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On our way over. Just come out first. Do you see this? Nah, let me come out first. I'm talking it here. Mark today's date. Let me come out first. Do you think that Nigeria dealing with you? Nigeria you are dealing with is stupid. Owazirike went and came back. Where is Owazirike today in Biafra struggle? They gave him now the chart of his Nigeria now gave Owazirike a chart of doing his own Biafra. Every year he do Biafra this thing. They pump you money. Money is not the problem. He will be, so uniform. People come and do march pass to raise our people's sentiment. Because Nigerian government, they now know that our people are highly sentimental. When things are going wrong, they don't recognize. Only just come out and do whoa, hey, now, hey, without you thinking critically. You know the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did? To raise up people like us. Most stars know not this struggle. People that are thinking critically. The way you are seeing things and shouting, not the way. We go to that saying, now what is this? We reason it critically. So that people, you see, if Owazirike call for Biafra, this and that, people are still following him today. Am I wrong or am I right? Why do you think so? Because those people genuinely, they believe Owazirike still have that this thing. Because he can gather people, he writes, call brass band for that day. That is the blueprint of Nigeria to give that has given to him. He got it when he was in jail. For your information, because this struggle, no person should come and rubbish it for us. I will read all the story, all the praises, this and that. We cannot allow it. When we say we are awakening, all these things are awakening. Are you hearing me? Owazirike is through jail that he was compromised. When he come out, he started doing Biafra in Nigeria way. I said the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather us everywhere in the world. Don't also checkmate him. People or everybody say, hey, now he's our no. Tomorrow, if he come out and start talking nonsense, we tell him that Biafra is more than you. Everywhere in the world. You don't know people that can also checkmate him. People or everybody say, hey, now he's our no. Tomorrow, if he come out and start talking nonsense, we tell him that Biafra is more than you. Because the way things are going, we are not comfortable. How can a Jumako be initiating negotiation?
Biafrans, tell me if this is not attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tell me. And this is the same man that always bring law on Little Biafra. The same man attacking his husband. The same man telling us that was looking at Biafra Rasa. In other words, he is telling you guys that as soon as Maznakan is coming out, that's everything Akusago. Or God will say that now, if your leader come out and start talking nonsense, Maznakan will come out and start talking nonsense. Can you see the kind of war this guy is using against our leader, Maznakan? Who knows this Jonathan? Before now, do you know Jonathan? Mazen Nankan gave them the platform. All of them gave them the platform. Today, this man on the same radio attacking our leader, and everywhere is quiet. Everywhere is quiet. Paul Achebesi na na-ekwu eziokwu ya Chineke ya akpụ ya ọkụ. Ọ sị na ọ bụ mapụ na-ekwu sọsọ eziokwu. Ọfụlọ this one wee kwuo. Ọfụlọ this one kwuo. So also only a lady wee kwuru concerning about this. Only the system. I'll play his voice. Ejilo. You know that I'm not in good terms with Ejilo or something like that. Just because of when I was talking about what is his name? This is our lady, Chimamanda. But this is a stuff another day. So Ejilo, a woman, but I say no. That no one look off way, but I'm Jaman. That this only Mazen Nankani that she had his voice. That Mazen Nankani will never compromise. But the rest of them keep quiet. The rest of them close their ear that they did not heard what Jonathan said on Radio Biafra. Now let's take it back again.
You don't know people that can also checkmate him. People or what everybody say, hey, now he's our no. Tomorrow if he come out and start talking nonsense, we tell him that Biafra is more than you. Because the way things are going,
No.
we are not comfortable. How can a Jumako be initiating negotiation? Do you think Nigeria will say, okay, negotiation on what basis?
So Biafrans, is it not attack on Mazen Nankan on Radio Biafra? And other statements were made. All of them, all of us keep quiet. Nobody's saying, and you guys are still listening to that annual fair. Anytime you come on air, you guys will go there to listen to him. Tell me the man that attacked your leader openly on Radio Biafra. Tell me. These are the people that say that they want Mazen Nankan to be out. These are the people that cascade our leader's family. These are the people that told you that the Kanu family don't want him to be out. These are the people that told you that Madam Nenya is against Mazen Nankan. These are the people told you that Awe Ejimako is against Mazen Nankan, is working to Mazen Nankan to be jailed. But today, look at what he's saying. And he's telling you that because of that the leadership, so-called leadership, there is not like leadership. I will play the video. You will hear from Onyendu how IPOB is structured. There's not like leadership Onyendu mentioned there. Then this annual fair, this Jonathan Chinedu will be on Biafra radio, on Radio Biafra to insult our leader, and everywhere is quiet. All those the chat media worms, they fell deaf ear. Paul Achebesi also says, they are normal. Ofele deaf ear. Metusela 1,000 teeth. Ofele deaf ear. Okpo Biafra child, all of them. Only a lady came out and said, no, this is not true. But before I continue, let's listen to Ejilo. I want you guys to listen to Ejilo.
waved by the wave of the sea. They are easily pushed by the wave of the sea. I want to ask you a question. How well do you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before you call him your supreme leader? How well? How well do you know him? So you want to tell me that you are more resolute, more unbribable than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right? A man that have sacrificed his parents, men, gallant men that are so dear to him. Commandant Nkonso, for example. Okay? There are others, so many others. So you think that this man who is still being incarcerated to date is going to compromise? It's a shame and very, very humiliating to him. It is an insult to his personality. As far as this freedom fighting is concerned, I have 110% confidence in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have never trusted any human, anybody in my life the way I trust Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as in this freedom fighting is concerned. So you that is out there that thinks he has compromised or is going to compromise, you do not know him well. It's a pity. Know your leader. Know who he is. Know what he is capable of doing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, money is not his problem. His problem is Biafra. And that is to tell you that there is nothing that he can trade with Biafra. Nothing. Not even his life. You need to know him. For anyone to open his or her mouth to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to negotiate for political solution or whatever, you simply don't understand what freedom fighting is all about. You do not. And let me send a very sound warning to those of you who are out there claiming to be hardcore, trying to destroy what this man have built. Yes, this man, it is his voice that called me to this struggle. His voice. So I believe there are so many thousands out there that also heard his voice and joined this struggle. But there are some of you out there who just came in. You want to destroy what this man have suffered and continue to suffer to build. If you know you do not understand what freedom fighting is all about, then you silently quit like the buffalo. Silently quit the struggle like the buffalo, okay? The buffalo has quitted, right? Yeah, the buffalo has quitted. So you can quit as well as the buffalo, because those of you making noise, claiming to be the real media warriors, where are you today? Where are you today? Action, they say, speaks louder than voice. There are people who don't talk, who don't make noise, but they have something upstairs. What they have upstairs is the teaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The very teaching of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lives right there in their heart. They live with it every day. When Mazi say, stand for the truth and speak the truth at all costs, damn the consequences, it doesn't matter. Irrespective of who is concerned. These people, you can't break them. You can't destroy these people. You may try to use your cheap manipulative words to manipulate the public. I mean the gullible ones that think that you have something to offer. But let me tell you, you have failed woefully. You are just a cheap, very cheap manipulator. You see these people that are speaking up, asking questions, trying to challenge.
So, because of I don't have much time, you can go to his page and listen to this video. This is the only lady. This is the only lady that came out and talked to that fool in another style without mentioning his name, telling him that if you don't understand what freedom fighter is all about, quit. Telling him that is the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu she had, and not any other voice. Telling him if you don't understand the way freedom fighter is all about, quit. Jonathan telling us that Onyendu come out and talk nonsense. This will happen. Jonathan, who are you? Ebe ka isi wee bịa. Ịtala akụkọ ka ezegode. Before now, did anybody know you? Onyendu gave you that platform, people to hear about you. Onyendu gave you that platform. Onyendu slept in the car with Kanu Takano to make sure Radio Biafra is still existing today. And you are there, you are attacking Onyendu Maznan Kano. Akwaya go look off for. Yeah, for you now. Now, Biafrans, I will also restart it again from the beginning. I want you guys to listen. It's very important.
For negotiation, I'm asking Biafrans, a lawyer that is not talking with the movement. Please listen to me attentively. Barrister Jimako is not talking to any member of the DOS. Mazinam Kanu is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He is there because of IPOB. The barrister that is in charge is not talking to any member of the DOS, but he's initiating negotiation. Tell me what type of negotiation? It's just to compromise Mazinam Kanu. On our way, happen here. Just come out first. Do you see this? Nah, let me come out first. Yeah, I'm talking it here. Mark today's date. Let me come out first. Do you think that Nigeria dealing with you, Nigeria you are dealing with is stupid? Wazirike went and where Wazirike today in Biafra struggle. They gave him now the chart of his Nigeria now gave Wazirike a chart of doing his own Biafra. Every year he do Biafra this thing. They pump you money. Money is not the problem. He will be, so uniform. People will come and do march pass to raise our people's sentiments. Because Nigerian government, they now know that our people are highly sentimental. When things are going wrong, they don't recognize. Only just come out and do whoa, hey, now, hey, without you thinking critically. You know the worst thing Mazinam Kanu did? To raise up people like us. Most stars no, now this struggle. People that are thinking critically. The way you are seeing things and shouting is not the way. We go to that saying, now what is this? We reason it critically. So that people, you see, if Wazirike call for Biafra, this and that, people are still following him today. Am I wrong or am I right? Why do you think so? Because those people genuinely they believe Wazirike still have that this thing because he can gather people, share rice, call brass band. Hey, Nasi Biafra for that day. That is the blueprint of Nigeria to give that has given to him. He got it when he was in jail. For your information, because this struggle, no person should come and rubbish it for us. I will read all the story, all the praises, this and that. We cannot allow it. Now, when we see
so Biafra, no statement from this time warfare. I will leave all the glory, all the old places, all the past glory. So Onyendu is a past glory. It's an old glory. Even Onyendu now, a man that gave you the platform. Chineke ya akpọghọ Jonathan Chinedu. Chineke ya akpọghọ you are gone. You are gone. For those who want to come in, please just give me time. Give me time. I will bring you in. Mazidakus, I greet you, sir. Give me time. I will bring you in. These Richard Cat million worms, all of them are at the go now. No one is talking. Baby, do you know what? Jonathan Chinedu know that he's gone. Jonathan Chinedu, he know that he's gone. And he's gone for good. Chinas and Wankita knows they are gone for good. He was talking about negotiate. In 2017, when Onyendu went to Enugu, Are you there? No. You're not there. But Onyendu went there with some people. Even also Kantakan was there too. I will play the video. And this negotiation this guy is talking about, when time comes, Onyendu will pick people. We hear what Obi Agwacha said, the House of Speaker, what he said, that he would like to be there too. So if things, when that time comes, you think Onyendu will blame you, that you guys that have worked against him, you guys that have never respected his instruction, will bring you guys in. Therefore, I want to let's play this in 2017. People that went on that discussion. Let's play it once more. Yeah.
Southeast governors yesterday met with the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at the Enugu State Government House, Enugu. Speaking to journalists shortly after a closed-door meeting, the chairman Southeast Governors Forum and the Ebonyi State Governor, Engineer Dave Umahi, said that the meeting is one of the moves initiated to peacefully address the various demands of the indigenous people of Biafra. Engineer Umahi noted that the governors, having taken into consideration the various demands and concerns of the Ipob, will do their best to resolve them amicably. He called on concerned stakeholders to ensure peace in all their dealings and statements, while the Southeast leaders continue with their moves towards peace.
The Southeast governors, today, the 30th of August 2017, met with the leader of Ipob, Prince Nnamdi Kanu, together with Professor Ben Wabeze, SEN, and Evangelist Elliot Okel. The meeting deliberated on a number of demands of Ipob and noted their concerns accordingly.
Present at the meeting were the Enugu State Governor, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Governor Willie Obiano, represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkemo Okeke, elder statesman, Professor Ben Nwabeze, and Evangelist Elliot Uku. The governors of Imo and Abia states were said to be out of the country on official assignments.
Look at Kantakan is there. Let's take it back again.
The meeting deliberated on a number of demands of Ipob and noted their concerns accordingly.
Present at the meeting were the Enugu State Governor, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Governor Willie Obiano, represented by his deputy, Dr. Nkemo Okeke, elder statesman, Professor Ben Nwabeze, and Evangelist Elliot Uku. The governors of Imo and Abia states were said to be out of the country on official assignments.
Yeah. When I phone when I Kantakano, when I Professor Ben Nwabeze, it's late now, and Prince Elliot on there. And remember, Biafrans, they always told you that Kantakano is not an IPOB member. But go and check any place Onyendu not any important place Onyendu no Kantakano is there. Any place Onyendu no Kantakano is there. But these are the people they say, these are the man they told you that is not a member of IPOB. Look at Kantakano on blue this thing. So I'm asking Jonathan Chineke Yakpoko. So when that time comes to negotiate, Onyendu will have to bring Chinas and Wanketa in, We have to bring Chika Poleduzeb in, right? Bring Tony One Bottle in. Bring Chukwudo Former in. Bring Ausnaba in. These people that disappointed him, that have not obeyed his instruction, Onyendu will bring them in. Chineke Pogoko. Chineke Pogoko can now. Now,
all these things are awakening. Are you hearing me? Owazirike is through jail that he was compromised. When he come out, he started doing Biafra in Nigeria way. I said the worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather us everywhere in the world. You don't know people that can also checkmate him. People or everybody say, hey, now
mistake onye ndu makes to gather us. People can also checkmate him. There are people that are working that will release for the reason of mass that we self don't even know. How about these men in America that are doing wonderful well? Imawa, do you know them? And others that are working for the reason of mass Kanu. And today, even Niger Delta communities is calling the release of mass Kanu, unless they will reduce oil production to nothing. And it's you that you think Onyendu will have to call you Cabals. This mole in IPOB. Let's continue listening to him.
He's our no. Tomorrow, if he come out and start talking nonsense, we tell him that Biafra is more than you. We tell him that Biafra is more than you. The worst thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did is to gather us everywhere in the world. You don't know people that can also checkmate him. People or everybody say, hey, now he's our no. Tomorrow, if he come out and start talking nonsense, we tell him that Biafra is more than you.
So now here, is from Chinas and Wankita Bulldog, because they have realized that the Chakadimilia worms, they are not effective anymore. They are not working anymore. That their own is gone. And Jonathan Chinedu decided to take the job up and talking this trash on Radio Biafra. This man, their own is gone. Their own Kawagago. Now, I want you to listen what Onyendu told us about structure of IPOB. Because they are always saying leadership. I want you guys to listen to Onyendu, what he said.
And did you know what I said to him? I said to him that IPOB structure is designed to withstand any shockwave from any quarter. That was why, even after my incarceration, the various attempts to kill me, my days of recuperating from injuries, my trip to Israel, and subsequent public appearance, IPOB remained intact. Despite every attempt to break it, it didn't break. For those who may not know, and those who are, should I say, educationally challenged, those that went to those schools where they don't teach you anything, I want you to understand what the word structure in an organizational context. Or should I say a set of words? Ask Google now. Google, please, what is an organizational structure? Because I said to the man, he's an elderly man. I said to him, I said to him, do you know that IPOB is an organization? He said yes. I said, okay. Can you please go and Google what is an organizational structure? And this is the answer you're going to find. An organizational structure defines how activities such as who does what, task allocation, coordination, and supervision are directed towards the achievement of the organizational aims. Now, very simply, it means how the leadership or the hierarchical structure of IPOB is. That is the meaning of structure. What are we looking for? Biafra. How this structure can deliver Biafra. Now, it went on to say that organizational structure affects organizational action and provides the foundation on which standard operating procedures and routines rest. Go and Google it. Now listen to this. And I said to the man, I engaged him for a while. I said to him, have you seen what Google said about being organizational? He said yes. I said, okay, now listen to me. I asked him, who is the leader of IPOB? He said, me, Mazen Namdekano. It's you. I said, okay. I said, and who is my deputy? He said, oh, is you chairman from? I said, okay. I said, do you know about DOS? He said, yes. I said, who leads DOS? He said, oh, I don't know. I said, I'll tell you. DOS is headed by Mazi Chika Edoziem. And under Mazi Chika Edoziem, we have the continental reps. And under the, please, some of you are very creative, you're very intelligent. I want somebody, before I finish this program tonight, to draw an organizational chart, the structure of IPOB, so that the idiots that claim they don't know, they will know. Because they didn't go to school. They don't know the meaning of the word structure. If you hear a word on our talk sugar, you'll be using a structure. They don't even know the meaning of it. So are you trying to say that IPOB has no leader? No deputy leader? No DOS? No continental reps? No national coordinators? No regional coordinators? Or state coordinators, as the case may be in the zoo and in the USA? Don't we no longer have local government coordinators? Don't we have coordinators? Don't we have unit coordinators? In other words, IPOB leader, as you can see IPOB today, our structure was set up to deal with internal sabotage. That is why no human being, I'm telling you the truth, no matter who you are, no human being can collapse IPOB. It's impossible. And you cannot divide it either. You can't. If you mess up, you'll be kicked out. You can never divide it. Never is impossible. Do you know why? Because of our structure. We run a command and control structure. Because IPOB is a movement, it's not a political party yet. It may become one in the future, but not yet. At the apex, you have the leader, myself. And under my office, you have the deputy. And after that, coming down, you have the DOS, headed by Chike Doziem and Mazin Zurumike, deputizing for him. Somebody should be drawing a map, a chart for IPOB to educate the morons and the idiots who don't know anything. And under that, what do you have? Continental reps, who are members of DOS, and some other ESCO members. And under the continental reps, you have, like in Africa, every nation we have presence in Africa now reports to George Unibe as the continental rep for Africa. In other words, Gabon, Togo, everywhere, Ghana, everywhere, they report to him. And inside Ghana, you have regional coordinators. So even an ordinary, even the Ghanaian national coordinator have layers of structure working under him. How can any human being with brain in this world say IPOB has no structure? Do you see why I worry when people are educated in the zoo? Once Biafra is restored, all of you with degrees in the zoo, you will go back to school, no? And honestly speaking, you can't do a crash course in school. You can't do a crash course. If you don't know what the word structure means, that means you don't know. Your brains are empty. You know nothing. I believe that is very, very clear now. So that is how we are. So how can there is no movement on this earth that has presence in over 100 countries and places around the world? Nobody. And in each place, in anywhere you go to, if you travel now and you enter South Africa, the first person you will see is the IPOB National Coordinator for South Africa. And under him, you have the various states or regions with their coordinators. And under that same coordinator, you have the zones and the units. No organization has that anywhere in the world. It's not IPOB. As they used to say in my place, you know, we are so beautiful. IPOB is so beautiful. So when you look around, there is nothing to talk about. It's a structure. Not knowing you are making a fool of yourself, all of you. In Biafra land, as you are screening those for DNA, for offsprings of Janjaweed, we are screening your certificate. Once you are from the zoo from 1984 up to now, you go back to wherever you may have started, you go back and do 1 year refresher course.
So now, when I follow the reason why people like us, they defend the structure of IPOB. When I follow the reason why I say defend the DOX, and we told you guys that DOX is not a name of anybody. When I follow the reason why I know that nobody can destroy IPOB, man can say it. Say he said he will kick out, just like Jonathan Chinedu. He will be kicked out very soon. His days in IPOB is numbered. Take it from me. And that annual Fiona Italy, Pastor I'm telling you that they are going to change the structure and they are doing it. Say nobody can divide IPOB, can change, no, can destroy IPOB. It's a message from a prophet. That's why I said, leave DOS alone. DOS is a body clarity. It's part of the structure of IPOB. It's not the name of anybody. If anybody in DOS that goes against you, you want to call his name, not DOS. That's why I say nobody can destroy DOS. That I stand with DOS. I say it. I stand with DOS. Because it's a department, it's a structure only created. Anybody can be a member. You that are watching me, if you work so hard and only find you so good, he will put you in DOS. Also me. So DOS is not the name of anybody. And that's why we must defend DOX and kick these bad eggs that are in DOS out. After all, we have the Umemio, head of DOS before. When he fell out, he was kicked out. We have Obido Obienu. He's also a member of DOS before. He was kicked out. And others. And that is why these men, they want to destroy the structure. That is why when that issue came up on South Africa, who to handle this statue South Africa, they started calling Agba Animu, started interfering. They started important to Agba Animu to take action about what is happening in South Africa. And they know it's not the decision of us in Agba Animu. It was South African left that will handle that issue, which is terminally. It's falling into his decision. We have structure how things work. But these men want to change it. And we say no to it. And they can never do it. And they will not do it. Therefore, it's a spirit. Now, because I want to bring some people in that we want to come in. Just come in and talk. But before then, someone send me a video. I think that will be my last video that I will send the link out. Send me a video about, please, those in YouTube, you guys are much here, no? Please share the video in YouTube, also in Facebook. Share the video. Very soon we hit the TikTok. Very soon, because I know you guys can do it. I know. So share the program. If you're on YouTube, please subscribe and follow me up so that anytime I'm online, you can get me. Because I know we is our program the difference. I potago. I bogo kwa tiego timbodombo utezo kuchineke. That our sister Adado Olama. Today is not for him. I will get back to him. Oh man, that anything would open but it's about for today. Now, somebody asked me, someone says, if what happened in Nigeria about our sister Agba Wonkwe na Lagos, Davido's wife, Chioma. You see, I know. But the only thing, one thing pattern to I will play the video. Well, I know. To be honest with you, if that our sister Chioma, I'm not mad. I'm not mad Nebula our culture, Gawazia in another land. No. But the only thing then okay now when we are telling them then that na chizo no zo no ya mo onye or ya mo onye nta. Okay now then I see lapunda na-ebu source of flag akpari Biafra go and look for what to do. No I go na mmiri na-achi izo no ozo or ya mo onye or ya mo onye nta. Today also the leechers are crying in one way or the other. So I want to bring this video up before I say what I want to say first. Let me play these two videos. If I say what I want to say.
Go you see the mansion. He has to go whole story personal. No. Wait, you they talk. You they say no man, you they talk. You they talk. What bad? What bad? Here go.
Okay, let me play the second one so I can be able to bring the people in, Let me play the second one. I'm sending the link now. So I have sent the link. Now, Biafrans, do you guys think that I will be sad with Davido, or I will sad with Choma? No, not at all. I said, not at all. Not at all. Whoever that think that Maazị will be angry about the incident, no, but I'm here to remind you guys something, and I'm here to tell some fools, those Igbo young billionaire fools. I call them fools. I'm here to tell them something, also to remind them something too. It's very important. Why I'm doing that? I'm sending the link now. Let me send the link now. Yeah, we have sent the link. I think the link is on YouTube and also on Facebook. On Facebook. I don't know why I cannot see this thing. The chat from Facebook, I cannot see it on my laptop, but I can see them on. So on YouTube, the link is there. Then I have sent on Facebook at Ikechukwu Ezumezu. If you want to come in, you can go on on Ezumezu Ikechukwu. The link is there too. Then on YouTube, the link is there. So now, what I want to say is that, like I said before, I'm here to address this. First of all, you see these people. I see them, you know. You see them. I call them fools. Look at them. Yeah. Here was our Ipob our celebrities, you know. They know this culture, this party, or this festival. I'll call it a festival, or this traditional wedding, supposed to happen in Igbo land. They know that this first of Maz, it's like you're watching me from this. Maz, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, I'm coming. I'll bring you in. Okay. So they know that this traditional wedding supposed to happen in Igbo land. And just because of insecurity, this thing were moved to Lagos. Look at the kind of dress they put on. These are the Igbo celebrities, our Igbo billionaire, people that a lot of people are looking onto. Yeah? Look at the kind of clothes they are putting on. No? They're not ashamed of, look at them. No? They are not even ashamed of themselves. What happened to our tradition? What happened to our issue and everything? First of all, this supposed.
When
I'm coming now. I'm coming, Maz, now. Wait, I'm coming. Now, they know this supposed to be take place at Igbo land. Also, now it's not taking place at Igbo land. Then putting on Isiagu, at least show people, yes, not when I was sister no, but not making insecurity. But these are the people then we are mocking us. They were not talking about Biafra because they have money, they have all they want. But today, that millionaire, that poor man now, they are running away from Igbo land. They are taking our culture to another man's land. Now, if these men stand by the truth and our land is peace, this thing will have happened in Igbo land. Do you know how we boost our economy? Because that thing that happened in Lagos, all millions of money, if not dollars, that went there. But I'm not talking about that. But these are the men that fighting against the IPOB. How about the chief commander, chief priest? The same guy that share phone to Biafrans, and that phone was called by the Nigerian government. Biafra go and watch the moment that guy shared those phones, then with the help of what is this guy's name? This singer. They call it Ijele, Flavor. They mobilize Imo youth and share the phone that was called by federal government. And after they share that phone, it's only 1 month. Imo State turn upside down, insecurity everywhere, because they use that phone to track people. If those that are calling people abroad, those that are calling their relatives, they use that phone to track them, and that would contribute a lot of insecurity. That was that when that super cop, what is that his name? The super cop coming, they start buying our people, and you think when you push people to the war, people will fight back. Now they have taken what belonged to us to another man's land. And these men, they are shouting. Also putting Agbada, not to know. And Igbo was one by one. They're making matter about mansion. That mansion you build, you will not enjoy it. You will not enjoy it. And it's happening. But you guys should thank God for person like Mazen and Kano. Also a man the peaceful. Biafra, I don't want to talk so much. I have a senior officer here, principal officer here, a regional coordinator of Scotland, Mazi Dakus. Mazi, please introduce yourself to Biafra, please.
Good evening, fellow IPOB. Good evening, lovers of freedom. Good evening, Biafra, all over the whole world. Yeah. Biafrans and IPOB worldwide, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience. I want to thank our brother who are one of the people changing the narratives, speaking on behalf, defending what IPOB structure and code of conduct is all about. And that is why they call us, as I am, my second name is Code of Conduct. That's my second name. My second name is Code of Conduct because here I am living without their policy and their conduct. You can't comprehend. You must to adapt to that what the value of that country. Our own value. Some of us don't want to adapt and comprehend to that what Mazen Nandekalo insists to stay, leave his comfort zone, England, and his throne, Afaruku Kingdom, decide to sleep in DSS dungeon. And one riffraff will come on air and be making noise, talking rubbish, insulting our supreme leader. Excuse me, there are things I want to ask Biafrans. Who among even Obi Kubana or these people you are just playing now, are they more wealthier than Mazen Nandekalo? The answer is no. They are not wealthier than him. But he chose to stay, say, let my people first before any other thing. But they are worshiping money, worshiping names that has nothing. Obi Kubana chief priest, where is him? Since he decided and the whole person of them decide to destroy Imo State, the lady, his friend, is married. That's supposed to be, him. I think that girl from Olo or from Imo. They're supposed to host in Imo State. They took it down to Lagos because of his stupidity and madness. His madness, his wickedness, his evil is chasing him. And he's running because of the criminality he's committed in Imo State. That is why Kubana chief priest is running. Yeah, let him know, let him stop running, because that seed, that evil tree he planted in Imo State must consume him. Must, because onye anko ngwere gabiari ya gabi ogwo gabiari ọrụ ọkpala nko, and then that in Ocho, he will see it. Why is he running? He's a philanthropist. He has money. He has everything. But he's scared, afraid of it. But he has seen that girl who will be saying today. I get host to that thing and I'm be saying, Tiishi, turn the fire that person. That girl, had it been that is an MBC lady, or an MBC, I gave me that right. I gave me an MBC. Come on, I teach you. But there is no safety in Olu. There is no safety in his own father's house. Very shameful. Shame to Kubana chief priest. And all those level you are calling billionaires. Billionaire social media and billionaire township. They are billionaire township. They can't go to their hometowns. Because of what? They have spoiled Igbo land, including this Chinas and Woru and this Amon Pamnana Finland. They have, when Mazen Nandekalo is saying yes, they will say no, 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 no. And so, the thing that baffles me is that their so-called Biafrans are sheepishly following them. And that's why I call them foolish multitude. They don't have brain, they don't have conscience. How can I spoil Mbise? Then I am here in UK, I spoiled Mbise. Then Mbise will be on fire. And then I am saying that I'm fighting free. What type of nonsense freedom fighting is all about? Because they thought that they want to hijack IPOB. Their intention that kidnap Mazen Nandekalo, destroy Radio Biafra, which they use it to campaign for APC, destroy finance. But they don't know that the woman, the finance lady, that is more powerful than 10 million men, more than them, all of them, they will come on social media shouting, making noise. But that woman, is she talking? Madam, do anybody hear his voice? Does he come on social media? Unless on important press release he want to come and issue. Once he issue it, he just go away. You don't come on social media and make noise.
Yeah, Mazi, please, let's talk about a bit about this this tradition. Then we'll have to move into IPOB issue. No, because this tradition, it's not only most, all we feel like it's shameful. Only Igbo. You see, from Enugu, Mas, I'm coming. Once in our see, Akogi, Anambra, Imo State, on Igbo, on a Delta Igbo, you want to see Igbo. It's shameful thing to us that we are now taking our tradition.
I agree with you.
No, we are not taking our tradition to somewhere else. And again, this chief priest, as because by that time this guy is sharing this phone, and normal that this phone will be coded by federal government, and Flavor help him to mobilize the youth, everything. The same way Flavor left his homeland, his father,
his own land. I'm telling his father, I tell you.
The same way, So this man, that I'm happy because that millionaires now now. Also look at this my P square millionaire. Instead of them to put on this Iago, I found Igbo, I to show Igbo something. A year when Kenda Hausa, telling you these people will be worse than this actors in Igbo. This young millionaire, they'll be worse than this old man. I'm be honest with you.
Because they are Fulani boys. They want to say Ali Igbo. They want to say Ali Igbo. Everything they are doing. Oh, let them counter Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But they don't have what it takes to counter the man. Do they have the temerity? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a throne. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu live in United Kingdom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a PhD holder. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is more influential. He's a British politician. He's more influential, more than them. So there is nothing anywhere the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be, equal. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chooses to be a businessman, but he is a king. And secondly, he's a freedom. He is talking for the well-being of. Look at it, the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks in the court. He said, "You are a terrorist. I will defeat you in your court." How many of them can talk like that? Look at Chief Priest. Upon all his wickedness, he must say, he carried his sister's wedlock down to Yoruba, down to Lagos West to host it. He didn't even host it in East, neither in South, according to them. He hosted it in the West. So that, look at, what do you call him? Ifeanyi Oba, Andy Oba, daughter, host his own daughter's own at Abuja. So these are disgrace these men are bringing upon our land. If this our forefathers see all these things, do you think? Look, our people are invoking wrath, and when that wrath rise, tomorrow you will say, "Oh, they are dying, they have killed them." Nobody killed them. Them themselves brought the calamity that will consume them. And that is why we are saying, stop this nonsense bloodshedding, because I can't watch you raise dust that will consume my generation, because they will say you are elder. He didn't say anything. That is why I come on air. I criticize every single thing with my face for you to see it, for the whole world to bear me witness that I am not in support of this calamity and the wickedness that is going on in our land. I am on the side of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and caution it. Say, why are they holding them? Because the people, the criminals who are holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and these criminals there are the one perpetrating our land. Do not want peace in our land. Oh, look at where they are. All of them they have abandoned Igbo land now. And they move down. And that is what the West and the North want. When the foolish people are setting our land unblessed, then they will run to them. They will accommodate them. Then you are building another man's city, your own city, like desolated. Yeah, that's what they are doing. And then what do you want us to say? Because our people are so many gullible. And when you are saying it, you will see bitterness and venom on them. But when you are cautioning them, they saw it that you are insulting. They saw it that, oh, I want the leadership. Leadership that has no conscience, that has no thinking faculty, that want our land to be on fire on 24 hours. These people need to be cautioned. I only hear voice Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, this is a structure, and that structure is what we are protecting. That's what you are doing. That's what I'm doing. And that is why you will see some rats. They will be on keyboard, writing noises. And when I meet them, my mama told him hardly. So what happened is that Jonathan aka Demon will be talking down on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Demon call because that guy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu give you microphone the way he gave George Oyibe. George Oyibe now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has become his problem. Where is he? His calamity. That is how calamity of Jonathan Wabeke. Every day, China Sanworu was a godfather. China Sanworu owns IPOB. China Sanworu owns IPOB because all we are one year, you have ego IPOB, and then you will be shouting, oh, invest in ESN, invest in ESN, invest in, and that is, I look at these guys, I say, is these people normal? Are they normal? They are not normal. They are not. Because if they are normal, they would have. And I ask you, he shouted, Alo Ejimako is not giving them information. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stop giving you information for over almost 2 years now. You don't see that as a concern. I will come on air, I will say, this information Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not giving you, your so-called leadership. It's a concern, should be your concern, should be your primary concern. So why can't you call that your so-called leadership and say, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not giving you information? Why are you not getting information from him? The information that Chike Dozie should have aired, Alo Ejimako is airing it because he chooses to make mockery of himself. Our leader gave him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He threw it under the carpet and sweep it under his foot. And then look at Otelede Chike Dozie, who cannot speak, is now rubbing shoulder with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Under what? Under what? Under an academic level, or when you come in a society as a king, as a priest, or as what? That's one thing they should understand in this case of this new freedom fighting of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I said it here. Forget, let me use this. If God, who created heaven and earth, want to change dimension, go and take. God will always use kings to change it. Go and study the scripture too well. God used kings. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a king. He picked him up when his father was still alive. And now the father is no longer. He is the heir apparatus of that throne. So now he is a king. And he keep on saying, oh, God send me. God, did you see that rainbow that God appear showcase on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu program? Is a witness. God give this thing. Well, let me show it so that the whole world will see it. Let me bring it out. This thing is God will show you. Say, did you see this thing or not? Did you see it? Did you see it or not? Because when God want to do something and God will give you something, show you, say, I send this thing to you. What did you call it? You call it as a play, as a this thing. Well, this thing, look at it. Look this thing. This thing remain from the throne of heaven. This thing. God appear on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When you hear they say over 10,000, so I was here in United Kingdom that day. It seems that there are going to be a heavy rainfall. The weather dim. This thing appear on the sky. The whole world saw it. And this is a symbol that God said, my son, go ahead. I will not destroy. This thing is, I will not destroy this world with rain. And this year program, I'm not going to stop it. Go ahead. I will hold heaven until you finish your program. And that is what this thing is all about. And people forgetting that God is when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is saying, I have told them, leave that man alone. Otherwise, God will destroy them because of you don't know what God is doing with him. God is not finished his assignment with him. Attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, attack that person who sent him, and God will not be happy. I will not take it light with anybody. I'm saying it in your program tonight. So let that animal think that I bring this thing for the whole world to see it. God will bring it is from the throne of heaven. God will say, I will not, this your program. Go ahead. I am standing solidly behind you. Go ahead. I confirm it. I am with you in every ramification. God will say, go ahead. What else again do the world want to know or want to hear? If God has sent this thing, so you ignore him and you think that you can do Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anything. Attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will attract consequence. Attacking him will attract consequence. Granting what he wants. Otherwise, do you want to say something?
Yeah, Mazi, let me bring a video of Onyendo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what he said for those who want to hijack power when he was in Kuje. Let's play this video once again.
All right.
As is cost. Once I condemn you, you're finished. Ask the Sabo, those that tried to take over power when I was in prison, because I valued them, thought they were doing what we all swore to do. As soon as I went into prison, they started to connive to take over power. Where are they today? Because I cursed them, and they will never have peace. I won't touch them, I won't harm them, but they'll never have peace. Today they are worthless. Absolutely worthless. That is who we are. Do you know why? Because our hands are clean. When we say we are whiter than white and whiter than snow, people don't understand what it means. Now they do. Do you know why? Because anything we touch, we have the Midas touch. Anything we touch turns into gold. Everything we touch. Today, everywhere the zoo is around the world, every major country, we are checkmating them. 100, no more lies. We are checkmating them. And now the world understands that the face of corruption is the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. They know.
So, Mazi, what do you have to say about this?
What else again? That's it. I keep on saying that everybody should stay away from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. because it's a divine mission agenda, and that agenda is not yet over. So when you are dealing like all these things, all the whole Iraq, all of them, who is coming on air shouting, oh, their leadership, I look at them and say, all of you, you foolish multitude, you go nowhere because you don't have any evidence. It's not about propaganda. They thought that it's a stagger. They thought that Biafran issue is a stagger something. Now, about 50-something senators or House of Rep has signed, or they want to see Mazin Nandekar, which they were doing it with Southeast governors. They can't even keep it. An element like Jonathan Mwadimon is coming to say, oh, Biafra issue struggle is political, and it will end up in political. And they write it and sign it, and it become law. He don't take it anywhere. Do you think that a slave who is carrying gun, you want to fight the people who manufacture gun? You are biased. They supply you the weapon. You don't know the amount of weapon they are going to give you, and you are not the one that is providing or producing their own weapons. Then at the end of the day, you want to fight them. So what is happening? Mazen Nandekali rule anything, ammunition or gun struggle on this program. So if anybody who want to carry gun and making it like as if Mazen Nandekali send them, that person is a liar. He ruled this with that lady, Hausa lady, or northern lady who work in Al Jazeera. He said he ruled gun out of it. From the one, he ruled gun out of it. So if you are carrying gun, you are not with Mazen Nandekali. He did not send you. So now everybody is shouting, like he said, time shall come, newspapers will, he won't pay them, they will be publishing it. Now, what is happening today? What is happening today? It has come to pass. As he said it come to pass. Accomplishment. So one idiot is shouting, oh, oh, leadership, leadership, who leadership? When did China Samoro is saying that he is Asian rep? When? How?
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, Maz, on my program made some time ago. Then I told one guy, a free man, I'm not here now, self, he killed to you know. And I told him that Mazin Nandekano have worked 95%. It's remained 5%. That 5% can come as name please now actually again you finish up. And this is what is happening. You can see today. All the political party in Nigeria, my Pugao, my APCO, my PDPO, my LPO, they are calling the list of Mazin Nandekano. And only to tell Bintanyako, they are wasting my time. They know my case is political, you know, and I will defeat Nigeria government in your court. And today is it. So Maz, go on.
So what we are saying, what I'm saying is that Mazin Nandekano understand that case. They told that intimidation. They came. He said, "Look, Mazin Nandekano said, I am coming to Abuja with 2,000 men on the 17th of
2 million. 2 million.
Okay, 2 million men in a court. Below September 17th, they go to his house and level everywhere and kill our hefty young men under falsehood. Call it Python dance. They call it Python dance. Then Mazin Nandekano said, I am going to United States of America with 1 million men. They saw what is happening in the internet and in immigration. They declare COVID. Declare COVID. I know that most of you don't know that COVID is a bat of 1 million men Mazin Nandekano pronounced to go to United States of America. They declare the whole world, shut it down with COVID. Because if they don't shut it down, that's the only thing to prevent that movement. Yes. Because he's a talk and do man. He know what he's want. They know that. That is why he said, heaven has asked me to do, and I will do it, and I will accomplish it. And if we forgive and after, because they are all money hungry charlatan. And actually, Mazen Nandekalo has nothing to do with the money. Yawurego, Ojego Emegene, he have it. Obina United Kingdom. He can work that money. Or a king. He can get that money. So what else again is he looking for? Is he a hungry man? You know, say, oh, Yago. Are you calling him as Onyago? He's not Onyago, he's a king. They paid him, and that capital, oh my, Nana Kingdom here. And then, what else again are you talking about? So they understand and they know that save yourself all this lie and forget about all this mockery. The democracy will win in order. You don't want to let Biafra go. Now, let Biafra go, guess you know. And when you destroy yourself tomorrow, you start to look somebody to blame. Blame yourself because you are very headbent. You don't want to listen. You don't want to follow instruction. You want to destroy yourself before you will hear what is going on.
Yeah, Mazi, I don't know. In my laptop, message from Facebook. I know about here. So also message from YouTube. Here, no. Then on a message our brother day from Facebook. Because in the mind phone, the message the okay to read out. Okay, I go. Okay. The word also please ask that man when Ojukwu went to Abuli, Ghana to negotiate Biafra, did he went there with his cabinet? The answer is no.
No.
Instead, Ojukwu went to Abuli with first-class Biafra economist who knows about a nation.
Ojukwu himself is a British student, a British soldier. That's one thing people don't know. Ojukwu is British military, who a British student, just like Mazen Nandekalo, who understand that, and his father is well-to-do economist itself of the whole West Africa. What Ojukwu is doing, he knows it properly, and that is why he could go very far. The same thing Mazen Nandekalo is doing today.
Yeah, Maz, you know, the point Okeago is making is that even when Ojukwu went to Abuli Accord, he didn't go with his cabinet, but he go with...
No, he go alone. Ojukwu go alone with other countries who are coming to immediate to that who are coming to reach that agreement, and they sign it and he does it. So that is how the political powers now will come. Mazen Nandekalo alone will go and talk to them. When he finishes with them, and then he will wait. And when they sign everything, he will wait and wait for them and see what they are going to do.
No.
Just the same way.
Maz Nanya were okay, Agude.
Wait, now I'm coming. So when Mazen Nandekalo goes and then negotiate with them, and if they reach an agreement to what he is looking for, right? Like John Nyamudo said, we want structure. He said, Mazen Nandekano said, okay, bring the structure, bring it and give it to me. Let me see what you agree on that structure. Because when they agree, they have to see it. If it is the same thing he's asking for, then he will now cool down. But if it's not what he wants, he will tell you that this is not what I want. So Ojukwu went to Aburi and they agree on that Aburi and sign it. And he see that what they agree is what he's looking for. And that is why they assign it with Ghana and other head of state in Africa, which means they have to be running it. Once they come, they have to run it. Then on their way coming, Gowon say, no, we don't agree with this thing again. We agreed in Ghana. Ojukwu say, why? Why are you so disheartened? We agreed on something for the good of our people and for our own people and for the West. And then all of a sudden you said no. Ojukwu said, well, that's not, I don't have any other choice. Let me wait for you and see your action. And he continued on that. Ojukwu said, I will not take that from you because this is a written word. We signed this thing and agree on it. Ojukwu stick on that. And that is why they fought that war, because of Britain and all the Europe comes in. So what Mazen Nandekano is doing now is that all the whole political now, they are, including the whole politicians in Nigeria now, has agreed to see Mazen Nandekano and sit down and talk to him. And all of them will sit on the table and he will listen to what they are saying, what they have. Then when they are saying it, he say, okay, go ahead. This is what I want. This is what I want. But this is what I want. Is it comfortable with you? Do you agree on this? Then they bring their own option. He will say, okay, this is all right. This is not okay. This is not okay. Because Mazen Nandekano, if you want to come out, you will collect money and say, just let's continue with one Nigeria. Either this thing ends in restructuring or it ends in plebiscite. That's the two things. Look, I am convinced either in restructuring or it ends up on plebiscite. That's the two things. Like this nonsense, this idiot or Fulani rubbish is saying, oh, the Igbos, put it, let's see if they are going to reject it. Put that plebiscite. Put it on. Mazen Nandekano said, try it. If I fail, I hands off. Put the plebiscite. Yeah? Let them put that plebiscite. Let's see what is going to happen.
Mazi, okay, Mazi, listen, I think you have explained yourself. Mazi, on a come question, if you don't understand the question, you marry the direction, you tackle the question. What I go? Listen, the point this Okago is making, because we play a video where Jonathan Chinedu, we are saying that only Ndumazinan cannot go without them that are the leadership. That DOS, the Chikapoli Dozemu, Chinas and Wolo must be among. So this Okago is defending that. Now, even when Ojukwu went to Ghana to negotiate, he did not go with his cabinet. Rather, he went there with Biafra economists, people that understand what nation is all about. And he was referring to Jonathan. And again, that reminds us, even when Onyendu went to Enugu to meet with the governor, Onyendu did not go there alone. Onyendu go there with Professor Ben Nwabeze. Onyendu go there with Uko. You know, these are two people the Governor Dave mentioned, the two people. But we see other people, we see Kantakano there too. But the point I'm making is that when this matter when this negotiate this land table want to start, Onyendu will not go there alone. Onyendu will go with people that matters, people that knows what is happening. Like this speaker, Obi Agocha. He said it. He said when the land table issue will come up, say he would like to be there. And I believe that Onyedu would like the man to be there and other people. So these are the points. As I'm coming, these are the points I'm making. Not China Saman Kita and Jonathan say that they must be there because you guys are irrelevant. You don't understand what Onyedu is fighting. So Maz, go on.
Oh, excuse me. Those people you are saying, are they Mazin and the Kalo cabinet? DOS, is it Mazin and the Kalo cabinet? No. Mazin and the Kalo have people. Maybe if Mazin and the Kalo want to go for that negotiation, because it's a political, you will have the governors already, because Nigeria, they according to what we are in, Nigeria is a sovereign nation. His governor will be there. His House of Rep will be there. Maybe from Imo State, from other places. Then Mazen Nandikalo will now say, okay, he know some of his friends or some of people, because those economists you mentioned, yes, I agree. But Mazen Nandikalo, because when we are going to draft the policy, that code of conduct, this code of conduct we are talking, will be effect when those things comes. Like this ESN already has been there, because it's going to be it's going to be the, let me call it the coast guide, or I can't call them military. They will be the volunteer who will be guiding our territory from invaders. We have gotten that one. We have this thing. We have another military that call this militaries. Maznan cannot know where they are. We have those ones. Then we will have to enforce them. But Mazin Nandikalu will bring some of his friends who will be there and witness some of the things that is going on. People like China Sanworu, Mazin Nandikalu cannot take him because he's not competent enough. Chike Dozem is not competent enough. Who else again? Abai, all of them are irrelevant as long as this struggle is concerned. So if Mazin Nandikalu will get some people he know who understand this movement. But you can get people anywhere in the world who understand what freedom fighting is all about, who will sit on the table and then help him to guide him to get what he wants.
Mazi, first of all, I dispute what you own. There's two statements you made here that I dispute. First, Onyendu said, when Biafran comes, it's up to Biafrans to decide how they will do themselves. That his job is done. Now, when you talk about ESN was established by Awadida Mazin Nandekano. Now, you want to talk about M Blanche. M Blanche was established by Mazin Nandekano.
But listen to me. Listen to me.
Wait. When you're saying I allow you, when I'm saying allow me to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't like when someone interrupts me. I don't like it because open abia. So all these forces, ESN, M Blanche, is from Awadida Mazin Nandekano. So when Biafran come, when you see that it's not making oh, did you go? Then Biafran will now decide if that ESN they will change the name of ESN or they will maintain the name. It's left for the people to carry out. Then the M Blanche, if the Biafran nation want, okay, they're going to call them M Blanche again, just like our leader. It's up to them. But once Biafrans come, believe me, job of Mazin Nandekano is up. Everything will be on Biafrans to decide how there will be there will be lose. Mazi, say what you want to say. Mazi.
Why I use those people as an example is that they are not, but our territory, first of all, we protect before Biafrans bring constitution, because they say from all clients, or maybe like Omonna and yes, Omonna, everybody will bring their own constitution, their own law, what will guide them. Before those things will be drafted, these people will be guiding, because they are going to change it. Biafra is going to change it. But still, Mazen Nandekalu is a supreme leader. You could still ask him some, say, oh, supreme leader, do you have anything? Look at what we have. From time to time, them and him will still sit and say, okay, look at the way we are doing it. Because when he have to be there, somebody who will be superseding or guiding, or like supervising whatever they are doing. Otherwise, look at what Tikedozem is doing. Now, do you expect that we are going to have people like that? Because when that time Biafra will come, that is when this money, they will want to run it like Nigeria. It's because of money. Everybody is about money. Because I myself, when Biafra come, because you can't see me on air, I will stay on my own, because I'm not ready for somebody to insult me because of money. Because I don't need public money. My own sweat, the way I've tried, I'm satisfied with that. Then Abia in that, like what you said is true, because ESN or M branch, we know, but at least they will be there guiding until everything is done and they deserve it, and then bring out their own. Because something already, this thing is just to hold it. I say hold the territory. I'm not saying that is the one that goes, at least again, was something that will be getting our territory.
What we say, right?
Yeah.
So we say things the way it is. So I am anti it. I am open. And again,
yeah.
Only quote only do make that quote but it's far more it push out now on media. Only to say that everybody in Biafra, they will govern themselves. They will write their constitution by their own, by their language. That the only thing that will connect us is the force to protect our borders. No, I have that quote from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The fact is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't want law. Only the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like as he said he was born for this cause, and that's why he was born into this family. Everything from A to Z, only one, the coming of Biafra, and we are seeing what is playing out now. So Chika Paul Edoziem and Chinasa Nwankita, today I'm calling Chinasa Nwankita to come out and talk. It's smooth. Because all the lies have backfired. Because I told them, lies don't last test of time. The truth lasts test of time. Mazi, handle the microphone. Let me come. Yeah.
So, what happened is that even intentionally they thought that they have arrived, because now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS. They see it as an opportunity for them to carry out their evil plans, so that destroying of IPOB, dismantle, destroying the Radio Biafra, destroying IPOB worldwide account, and then killing. You will see that Tina Sanworo has moved in killing our able security men, bringing them on social distance, lying. So because they are evil and their plan, they thought that they have arrived, if not somebody like you and I and others, starting to debunk them, tackle them, pursuing them, and they say, oh, nobody's watching us. It's only one person. It's only, nobody is sharing. But they don't know that what we are saying, people are hearing us. People are being found, watching us, listening to what we are saying. That like what we are just, saying tonight. Because what we are saying tonight is that this struggle is not about you. Like Tina Sawori, you can see her sister where he say nobody will trust Madam Nyanya is her. Nobody has given her money. He started claiming that he's trustworthy. She's honest. Is that how to know? If you are honest, people will say, we see your honest and your sincerity and this thing and say, okay, go to this person. But Mazen Nandekano know that woman. And that woman from 2015 till now, she still stand what an innocent and trustworthy. And that is why they want her dead by all costs. So even they took him to court, he defeated them. As Chike doesn't come on social media, tell them that Madam Nyanya won that case. They took Mazen Nandekano to court. And they are telling us they are the leadership. So how can such a people govern? How can you give these people Biafra struggle into their hands? They have started acting dictatorship. Everybody say, hey, remove him, remove him, remove him. How come? This is not even everything about this IPOB. They already dismounted it. If not, people like me say, this is not true. You don't have power over that. What you are, only administrative head. You are no more than that. That's their stand. Just call yourself that you are HOD. They don't have power to enforce anything in IPOB without Mazen Nandekano approval. True or false? You can't go against that. Is it not the problem between me and them? Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You won't do it. So the point is that Mazen Nandekano has been putting everything in place. So if Biafra comes now, it will not hurt again. It's only bring that constitution, it bans us, we continue. Just bring it, write it in 1 month, or 1 month or 2 months or 3 months. Everything is over. You bring it. Then every class or community or every Umuna and kindred will gather, and then they'll put it in place and force it. And then they form the government.
Okay.
And the government will.
Yeah, Mazin because I will all winding down now. Because before then,
yes.
Like this, someone sent me about this our sister. Oji program IPOB regional coordinator America Ichizoko na Okwalago. So the fact is that I said, okay, I don't want to talk about it, but only one or two things that I would like to address, but I'll block it out. I another time. And me addressing.
Let me take that, please.
And me addressing just like what I told her before, that I will respond. But the reason why I want to address her, for that comment or something is to educate Biafrans. For there is some people that she will be misleading, to educate Biafra or what she said. No, not I don't mean me attack. War, and she knows that. So, and he was talking about Ichi Ezoku. Now, I'll say, who is this man? Who is Ichi Ezoku? He doesn't know who is Ichi Ezoku. If you talk about America, you don't talk about Ichi, the general coordinator. Nothing. You don't talk about Indidi. Nothing. You don't talk about Cosmos. And this man, Ichi Ezoku, they handle everything If not, then the money I put to lawyers how far. So, but woman, I like to go to case. You know, next time I want time here for now. I just want to address Biafra for one or two comments to make it here. Madina, I na Biafra na I'm that I belong to this camp. And I'm na Iwanyan, and I'm na Rangers, and I'm na Baka, and I'm na Man City. No, we are into struggle. You are never a good way. So, Maz, please give your this thing, your last your takeaway points, because almost 4 hours. So
yeah, Biafrans, I want to thank Maazi Ezumezu, who always come on social media. You know, any other person will come and say, oh, my data, because you don't buy data. You don't, this is not a data. It's not money. It's just a water. Maybe you go to the way you go and fetch this water now, drinking it. Maybe, you know, it's data. You are consuming money to make sure that this struggle, the fire is burning in the right direction. All these recharge card media worms, if you recharge them, they will be coming, lying, talking nonsense for them to get another recharge card money. But to you that spend your hard-earned money and telling them what the truth.
Now,
nobody will regard you.
Yeah, Maz, do you know? Two network and these two networks, they are disappointing me. I'm planning getting another one every month. Can I go where, you know? And you can see one other Chalugo, our sister. Oh, after me will post also only one person sent me the chat card. No, so it was expecting, you know, but we I am not able to expect Biafra to give us. I need our own, the little we have. You know, now this my laptop may change here because I'll go too much. I will change it. No, I will change it. And my Steam Yard, every month I pay for it. Biafra Child is asking people to buy it for them, to send it to them, to send it to him. But this other is asking. But we, even the use of the Steam Yard, every month I pay it. So my little one, I'm a commit the little one in commit my time. But the other people, people never, you know. Mas, do you know in America? Maybe they are watching me now. Where I go? So one of them told me, I'm going to start paying for your Steam Yard every month. You see, I know. You see, I know. You see, I don't even I appreciated his kindness. You know, but them Biafra Child also know when can Baba do. But come on to get Steam Yard on low. No? Mas, go on, let's go.
So, like, I decide not to use that. I have a StreamYard. Do you know that I am because if I don't have StreamYard, I won't come on your program. Do you know that? This your program now. If anybody who don't have StreamYard cannot come to your program.
Yeah.
This program now, anybody that appears to it have a StreamYard. If you don't have that account, there is no way you can come to this program. I have it. I have. So what we are doing is a selfless sacrifice.
Yeah.
For the struggle, but they don't see it as something that we are doing it. They think that we are bottom leakers to leak bottom. We are not leaking bottom. We want. I decide to answer that code of conduct for Biafra. When Mazen Nandekano comes out, you know that I was who are diehard core of this struggle. It's not being you are a diehard and you are leaking, you know who is in charge and who is not in charge. And the person you are saying that is in charge cannot give order. That order stands. Oh, Mazen Nandekano cannot sack Ejiofor. Mazen Nandekano cannot sack. If he sack Ejiofor, this heaven will lose. What happened today? Okay, Mazen, excuse me again. I want to say something now. Did you see the people, Nemeka, free from Ebonyi State. Did you see it? Well, let me show you. Maybe you've not seen it. Let me show you. Yes. Look, this guy, this barrister. Tomorrow now, hope they say, oh, if I is IPOB council. Why didn't he go and free these people? Let me see how possible. Because his job is over in IPOB. Whoever Mazinand can appoint remains. That's why Nnemeka Ejiofor go and free these people and the other barrister. So it is their duty. It's not the duty of Ejiofor. And Chike doesn't know that, and the Chinasaworo know that they don't have such a power to go and call Ejiofor to go and do job to IPOB. Where is the people they are saying, oh, IPOB, IPOB, IPOB?
Maz, please come back. Come back for also. You know?
Okay, so what I'm saying to Biafrans, please, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill and conscience, and IPOB worldwide, any person who is deceiving you, telling you otherwise, leadership we have is Mazin Nandekalo. We call it the leadership of Mazin Nandekalo, not the leadership of Chike Dozim. Chike Dozim has no leadership. He is administrative head, and he don't have power to sign any documents in IPOB, period. So if you are being deceived, being carried away, it's entirely up to you. But what we are saying is that so long as this struggle concerns Mazen Nandekalo remains everything. He controls it and whatever says. And this struggle, in going to negotiate for Biafra with the political class, Mazen Nandekalo is not going with any of Chike Doziem or China Samoru or whatever. They are just catching cruise, making fun and deceiving the gullible ones. Because the day of negotiation, they don't even know. Because Mazen Nandekalo has cut any communication between them and him. So they won't even know what is happening. But everything is done. Then how So that's the only thing. They are just like OES member. So don't be deceived and don't be carried away. So Mazen Smith, you are doing well. I will be supporting you. I got in a no retreat, no surrender. Mazen Nandekalo remain the Ohamadike, one of Biafra land. Ishi Amupawo, the man. Oh my, what like the Ejiro confused lady. I call her confused lady because he knows. I don't know why these guests will know the truth. What are you looking for? Somebody you know that has nothing to do with IPOB.
Maz, I will that topic next time because time had
Yeah. Guy, your voice of thank you got caught to everything.
So thank you so much, Okolago. We thank National General Coordinator Scotland, Mazi Dakus. We thank him all hard call every time on media. We appreciate him and we thank him. And he always comes on our platform, to air his view. We appreciate Mazi Dakus, the Scotland Regional Coordinator. Maz, you are welcome. We thank you so much. So, Biafrans, I will be winding down here, So maybe I will also cut out time. Maybe in my next program, I will have a few minutes to address our sister in France, Adado Alama, Then we talk. And again, for my fans on YouTube or on Facebook, thank you all for coming. And those that are commenting, thank you all for commenting. But you know that I have a very small platform, very, very small platform. When you comment something that is insultive against my person, I delete it. And if you comment more, all this so hard, I block you. This is Mazi Ezumezi. Here will be all my small platform. I am in charge. So that's why we go. You can see the commenting lapo there. All comment that is not insultive. So when you comment something that's insultive to my person or to what I'm talking about, Megan, I'm delete here, and not too much block. Biafra is a spirit. So I greet everyone. Ma nwoke ma nwaanyị kwado anyị na mma. Anyị gbuo n'aka na iwe ọma, anyị gbuo n'aka ekpe iwe ọma, ndụ ndụ nka nka. Ka chi fonu. Yeah.